Welcome into episode 21. I'm one of your hosts, Ricky, alongside Will.
Hello.
And Chris.
Hello there.
Episode 21, our very special. I was gonna say drunk episode, but we stopped drinking halfway through this movie.
I was drunk.
Yeah.
I think
I think I had 4.
Sorry, I can't drive.
Yeah,
right
for our special episode 21, we watched the movie 21 and Over.
It's a comedy.
Yeah.
In 2010, 2012?
2013. 2013. Yeah, a movie that none of us saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never even heard of this film before.
See, I remember seeing trailers of it, and that's why I suggested it. It was like, oh, this movie's called 21 and Over. It might be fun to stick with the theme. And I knew nothing about it.
Oh, no. Honestly, it's great. It's
it was
bad, but it's
solid.
great.
It was a solid comedy.
It's one of those. It's not as good, okay? Because it's not as good as The Rookies, but it's like in that category of like it's so dumb and stupid that I'm really enjoying this.
Yeah, like it was a bad. I say this was a bad movie under the category.
Yeah.
But man, it had its moments. Yeah. It was funny.
So the plot basically is 2 friends from out of town go visit their friend, Jeff Chang.
Jeff Chang. If you don't remember his name, don't worry. You will hear it like 1,000 times in the movie, repeatedly.
That was
part of the drinking game.
Yeah, that's part of the drinking game was drink every time they said Jeff Chang, and like literally the last like 30 minutes they screamed his name like 12 times.
They don't even call him Jeff. They just say Jeff Chang.
Every time. I never call someone by their full name like that. I mean, it's usually like if there's like 2 people with the same name, you'll say their last name to distinguish them, but not when it's just them. Never said like, I don't call you by your first and last name every fucking time we see each other.
If you're gonna call me by my first and last name, just call me by my full first name, like Christopher, my middle name Thomas, and then my last name, just to get a whole mouthful in there.
Yeah, that's like something your mom would do that when you're in trouble.
Right, like my name is a train.
Drinking game rules.
What?
Yeah.
Drinking game rules. You want me to read them?
I think.
Yeah.
But sure, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and read them out.
The character says the name Jeff Chang, obviously. A character makes a movie reference.
There wasn't as many of those I was thinking, unless there was a bunch that we missed, but we were too busy laughing.
Well, when the girls were breaking down the
door.
door.
Psycho.
Yeah.
Was that Psycho?
No, that's
I don't know what that. I can't think of it.
Here's Johnny. What's that movie?
Fucking Christ, Jesus Christ. I'm completely
with
blanking.
Jack Nicholson. I kept.
It's based off a Stephen King book, and I'm really blanking right now. The Shining. God.
The Shining.
Damn it.
Okay.
Wow, that took us all that long. The fucking Shining.
Rule 3: there's nudity. Not as much as I thought.
No, not as much as they played it. And let's just say nudity on both sides.
Yes.
I didn't need to see that, but that happened.
More dude, but then I've seen in a whole.
We didn't even see that.
Yeah.
Somebody makes a racial comment, which was a lot.
There's quite a bit of those.
I loved it. Racial jokes are kind of funny.
Well, they are funny. In good taste, they're hilarious.
Oh, Latina. I hope she's half Tina.
Yeah,
that wasn't even the best
joke.
joke.
They broke into the Latin sorority, and because they were trying to find a clearly white girl. So Latin sorority, well, maybe she's half Tina. That's not how that works.
Oh,
but then,
rule 5 is whenever you want.
Yeah, and I was doing that more than I wanted to.
At the start of the movie, when they met Jeff Chang, they're like, "I love you, my yellow friend."
I'm calling everybody my yellow friend now.
I thought you yellow son of a bitch.
I technically don't have any Asian friends, but everybody's my yellow friend now.
Yellow son of a bitch.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think it was you yellow son of a bitch. God damn it. God damn it.
If I ever have an Asian friend.
I hope my Asian friend calls me, you white son of a bitch.
I hope so too.
Because that is fucking hilarious.
I mean,
you Wonder Bread motherfucker.
My one black friend, Wonder Bread.
For the one white person that's offended by that, I am also white and Hispanic, but still, I am pale as shit.
I'm Polish.
I'm Polish and Mexican. Okay, we're fucking. I'm a fucking mutt here.
My mom's maiden name has ski at the end. Okay.
Here you go. Fucking Polak, son of a bitch.
Oh.
Wow. I have Polish pride tattooed on my chest, so I can say that.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Thought you knew that.
Did your family sing Stola to you for your birthday?
No, we actually didn't do that.
The Stola, you never had that?
Yeah, we didn't do that.
Huh.
My grandfather didn't push that.
Really?
No.
Huh.
I still don't know those lyrics.
Well, I know the lyrics because we've heard it every single birthday party
Doesn't mean I memorized them.
I did.
Yeah, sometimes you just zone out on some shit.
Yeah, well, it's a Polish thing. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris's beer was kind of close to the edge over here. It just kept making me nervous. I kept staring at it.
You know what? Just for that. No.
Yeah.
So.
I'm not cleaning it up.
Yeah, no, what I was saying was like I have this one black friend.
Jeff Chang.
I'm not talking about the movie. I said black friend. My black friend Jeff Chang.
Okay, weirdly off topic. I don't even think there was a black person in this film. Just,
I think you're right.
that's a weird observation I think I just made about this film.
Huh.
Not even at the parties?
No. In fact, if you think about it, other than the Latin sorority, Jeff Chang and Dr. Chang, that's it.
Yeah. For as much as the drinking game put into racial jokes, it wasn't as much as I thought there would be.
There wasn't that much diversity.
No, just some Asians, some Latinos, and a bunch of white
Asians,
people.
2 Asians.
Three Asians. There was that Asian chick.
Oh, right.
That was
weirdly attractive, right?
very oddly attractive, but she wasn't like hot, but I was like, I'm interested in her. And then the dude, Miles Teller character, was like, I'm very attracted to her right now, and I'm not sure why.
She could be my friend. Like.
Yeah, she's got a mouth on her.
Yeah,
it was so fucking funny. God, the lines were so bad, but they were fucking hilarious.
Anyway, what I was saying was I've got a black friend. Who,
insert somewhat racist joke here. No.
Yeah,
that's usually how it goes.
That's what I was going with. It was like one time he asked, "How are you doing?" I said, "Living the dream." He's like, "Well, you can only say that because you're white." I was
Jesus
like, "What?"
Christ. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, when if you go on the history of that statement, yeah, living the dream.
Yeah, okay.
Because when people were quote unquote living the dream, like the white picket fence, like it was really great for white people. Everybody else it was kind of shitty. Oh, you know, back in the 40s and the 50s, it was great. Yeah,
I'll drink to that.
For you.
Yeah. For
Everybody
you.
else. You know, there was this thing called segregation and, you know, whatever, you know.
Hey, don't get it canceled.
History lesson by Ricky.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so the plot.
The
plot. Okay, so the two friends, they come to celebrate Jeff Chang's 21st birthday and get him drunk and, you know, obviously have a good time. It's your 21st birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Should at
And
least
they
do
said
it.
one drink.
Yeah.
The movie started with one
One
beer.
drink.
Yeah, that's
one beer.
That's never happened for
And
anybody's
then, like, 10
21st
seconds later,
birthday.
he's just
One
trying-
beer.
Yeah, because they were scared of his dad, which I mean, obviously that man was terrifying.
Oh yeah, I'd be scared of.
He had a weird presence about him. Like, yeah, I could see this dude fucking kicking someone's ass, and he does later on in the film.
Oh, absolutely.
So they get him out. They get Jeff Chang shit faced drunk at like 9 different bars. He threw up on people.
One bar, one drink.
Yeah,
He
that was.
peed on people.
He did. He
Once
pulled
he
his
started peeing on
he
people,
pulled
I
his
was-
pants down. I'm like, oh yeah, there's another male ass, and then he just started pissing on people.
I think some of the women's face were like, "Oh wow, that's."
Yeah.
They were
Well, I
don't think they were.
I'm gonna be
impressed.
honest. Like none of the okay.
feel like this statement's gonna be weird.
The statement's about to sound real. None of the dudes had hair on their body.
No,
Because for me, I'm a hairy dude.
it's Hollywood.
It's just Hollywood, but like
They
they
don't
were
believe
just
in
like
hair.
smooth.
Everybody's fucking like
Here's the
they're
bartender chick.
fucking born.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like I know her from something.
She's only been in 12 Things extras.
It's weird. This movie was full of people who were like, yeah, I think I know who that person is, and it's not who I think it is.
No, I thought the one dude was Josh Gad, and it's not Josh
It's
Gad.
like everybody was like the Aldi version of like a famous person.
No, which person? Which?
Aldi's
yeah.
version.
It was like a Kroger brand. Of like here's
He's the
here's
generic. kid.
here's this guy, but then here's the generic that's $2 less that everybody claims tastes the same, and we all know it doesn't. We all know it doesn't. Dr. Cola doesn't taste like fucking Coca-Cola. It doesn't. We know it doesn't. Don't act like it
Dr.
does.
Pib does not sound taste like
Yeah, Dr. Pepper. It doesn't.
No, there was.
It's its own thing. I don't hate the taste.
What
But
is
No
it?
matter how poor I'm doing, I ain't drinking no Dr. Perky or Mountain Fizz.
Mountain Fizz.
God damn, you got me when I was drinking. Which, Chris, you did last hard. Fucking beer came out of your nose.
No, absolutely. It was
Well,
the part
what scene was that?
It was
Was
the
that
part
when
where he was peeing.
he started when he was peeing?
He started peeing, and I lost it. No,
I
beer
wasn't
started-
expecting to see that.
So I was like mid-drink, and I saw that. And I wasn't expecting to see that either.
Mhm.
So beer
Nobody
just came out of my
expect-
nose. I started laughing. It was
Nobody
Yeah.
expected
funny.
that.
Yeah, so they get him drunk, and Jeff Chang passes out, and the rest of the movie is them trying to get him back to his house because he's got an interview at 7 in the morning that his dad's picking up 4.
I thought it was
And
9 a.m.
I think it's 7. Yeah, it was 7.
Something like that.
Yeah, so they're trying to get him back, but they don't know where he lives. And then I was thinking, I'm like, well, you guys went to his house, like from a taxi.
You know what? Yeah, okay.
So you would have, somebody would.
The man kept telling him to stop the sister fucking.
Yeah. Oh God, that was a conversation. We'll get back to that in a second. But so they didn't know how to get him there. So the whole movie just wacky hijinks, them trying to get him home. But they were picked up by the taxi and taken to his apartment. So was nobody like? Got like a text message like saying where the guy lives? Like how do they know where to go?
How did he give the taxi the address?
Their address, but they don't know it. Like I get, well, they never been there. Maybe they forgot. But you guys don't have it like.
I honestly
phone?
don't even think that was the same place at the beginning of the movie.
It was supposed to be. At least that was a premise. Because they go there, pick him up. His dad's there. They're in there. They're in the same place. But yeah, they're hanging out in the room, and the dad shows up, and dad calls them like fucking fuckheads or some shit. Dipshits, and he fucking
That's
leaves.
what he said.
Yeah, and he fucking leaves. And they all just, take it like bitches that they are.
Yeah. Well, it's just, it is what it is.
Like, I said that when it happened. I can't wait till, I have a son and he's old enough to write his shit on his friends. You guys are all fucking dumb fucks. And just walk out.
But I think
what else do you do?
Your children will be offended.
Fuck my kids.
Right.
I gave them life. They can kiss my ass.
Exactly.
I'm probably paying for their college. Fucking going bald and shit, fucking gray hair. Like, hopefully he fucking does something with himself.
You see my head right here?
My luck, he's snorting coke off of some fucking stripper's butthole or something.
I hope so.
I mean, I hope. I mean, at least party once in his life. I mean, Jeff Chang fucking drank out of a fucking big guy's fucking belly button.
Oh, we did not need to see that.
Oh, I'm so glad I just remembered that scene.
And then took the shot glass off.
Imagine the smell.
Oh, you know it wasn't clean. You know there was lint in there.
But the dude ate a tampon.
Oh, he did eat a tampon.
Thought he think it was candy.
I thought it was candy.
Yeah.
I don't. Was it cotton candy? Like what the fuck? Like the texture's not even the same, dude.
He was drunk out of his mind.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, drunk.
I mean, I was fucking.
He's acrobatically drunk.
I was drunk as fuck on my 21st birthday, but I wasn't eating tampons drunk. So apparently, I didn't party enough.
No, you didn't go to college.
No, I just went to 2 strip clubs and got fucking.
I never went to a strip club. I had a boring 21st birthday. I mean, I shouldn't say I had a boring.
I would say we'd take you to a strip club, but honestly, it's not.
My fiance or my girlfriend at the time threw me a surprise party that I had not expected, but I didn't get drunk about it. I just kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And then we,
I mean, 21st, that's the time to get shit faced, but if you don't, you're good. It's probably the better option is to not get shit faced.
22 is when I did. But
there you go. You waited a year.
Waited a year. Yeah. Technically 19, but
yeah. So back to the sister fucking.
Hold up.
So okay, that's the plot. But before that, when Miles is his character is picked up by the taxi driver, and they're driving to go pick up the other friend, and Miles is just drinking a beer in the car.
Are you drinking a beer? No.
No, yeah, just straight popped it open.
No.
Picked up the friend, and I don't know how they got on the conversation about.
She said, "I'll give you $5 to fuck my sister." No.
Well, he was like, how? I think he says something about the other guy's character, and the guy was like, "What if I banged your sister?" And he said, "I'd be fine with that. I think it'd be a step up for my family."
Yeah, and he was like, "What if I banged your sister?" And he's like, "Honestly, I think I'd bang my sister before you banged my sister."
He's like, "I'd give you $5 if you bang your sister."
He's like, "Can we stop with the sister bang?"
Yeah, the taxi driver. We stop with the sister fucking. I'm like, dude, why do you even care what they're talking about?
We're at your friend's house. Get out.
Yeah, like he was so offended by it. Like so offended.
He's probably married to his sister.
Yeah,
honestly.
I know, right?
Alabama.
Sweet.
Oh, fuck. Okay, complete tangent. All the way fucking out of left field here.
Fair enough.
About this was last night at practice. Like literally, it wasn't last. Yeah, it was last night. Yeah, last night it was brought up about this fucking family in Kentucky. The most inbred family. And, like the one dude barks and shit.
Really?
Whatever. Yeah, like you gotta look these fucking people up. It's fucking crazy. Look them up after the podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were just talking about he's like the one dude he can't talk. He just barks and that's how he communicates. And they're all one guy at practice like the family resemblance is very fucking canny. I'm like because they're all fucking inbred like bad. Like it's rough.
Also, mother, sister, brother, uncle.
I didn't get the full details of who related to who. I just know they're all related, and that gene pool is fucked.
Yeah, because you kind of need.
No, it's not the Blueface family.
Not the blue face
What?
family?
Yeah, no, there's an inbred family that has like a real rare skin disease where like they'll turn blue. This podcast is going way off the fucking rails right now.
Please don't cancel us.
Oh, we're good. Can't cancel about talking to something that's actually true.
The Whitakers?
Yes.
That's
yeah,
it?
The Whitakers.
Bad family Kentucky.
Yeah, inbred family Kentucky. I know that list
No,
doesn't narrow down.
No, that's just blue skins. It's
Yeah.
1800s.
Yeah.
It's actually a rare skin disorder too.
Yeah. I know inbred Kentucky family doesn't like. That's not a short list.
Why did my phone do that? I put the screenshot button. It took a screenshot of Google.
There you go. But yeah, okay. Back to the film while Chris is diving into inbred Kentucky.
Listen.
You can't just drop that bomb and like bypass it. But it was just weird. We were talking about that last night, and then that just happened in this movie. So okay, so yeah, they get there. They're drunk, trying to figure out where he lives. Oh yeah, the one guy runs into this chick at the bar who, I don't know, they try to act like was way hotter than she was.
She saw a 9.
And before
maybe a 6.57.
yeah, and before people try to like, oh my god, you're shaming women on their looks. Like I'm not a fucking prize my damn self. If you said I was a 5, I'd be like, yeah, fucking okay, sounds about right.
That's generous. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. I know where I stand in this pecking order. It's not my fault you don't.
Yeah.
Right, me too.
Yeah, I know where I'm at. I know I'm bottom bear. I know it's me standing next to Channing Tatum. I know who you're picking. I'd pick him too. Like over me? Yeah, fuck, obviously.
Hey, you heard
Obviously,
just before the podcast, she, my fiance said she would choose Jason Momoa over me, and I completely understand.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you're gonna choose someone
I
over, at
think-
least be someone definitely high tier. I'm like, yeah, I get it. I'm not 6'4" and ripped.
Right.
I get it.
It's Jason Momoa.
Have you seen that fucking Aquaman hair? You know, that's just flowing in the wind.
I'm working on it. Listen.
Start going to the gym next.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. I just brought it down like, fuck, I ain't not going. We're not going to lift. Come on, man. New year, new me.
What am I gonna do? Work out?
Yeah. New year, new me. Like everybody else is going to the gym right now because they
You know what
decided to the first of the year to get their life together.
You know what I'm working out? I'm working on this
Power
This
lifting
beer. Powerlifting this beer.
Yeah.
From arm boom
I
right
just
to my
thought
mouth.
about free lift, free weight.
Yeah, workouts, yeah.
Workouts. Yeah, because I grew up, I had 15-pound weights. I thought about buying 20-pound weights.
You know, it's sad as much as I am going to be getting a gym membership soon, not because of the first of the year, but because my work schedule has opened up and I actually can go to the gym now.
That and you're single.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, the second you're not single anymore,
Yeah,
you'll have no time.
No life or I know, I've been
You'll
there.
have no time to
Hey, don't leave
work
the
out.
tangent zone.
Yeah, I know.
Tangent zone must stay.
Yeah. No, Tangent Zone will keep on going. She's got to accept it. She has to accept
She
it.
has to.
Make
Yeah.
a decision.
As like, she's burning all my shit as I'm speaking right now.
Mm-hmm.
All my shit just on
Poor
the fucking
future
lawn.
Ricky.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
poor
poor future Ricky, that poor bastard.
I
Just
got
waiting,
lucky. Terrell
hope,
got lucky. I mean,
hoping every day that it just ends. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
wait, what?
Yeah.
That got dark. real quick.
Future Ricky, just fucking married and miserable.
Hey,
Bastard ass kids running around. I look forward to those moments. Yell at neighbor kids to get off my lawn.
I thought about it. I mean, my neighbor kids were literally had flashlights playing hide and seek. Not only in my yard. Okay, these guys are 2 houses down the street. They're in my yard. They're in the
Neighbor's yard,
neighbor's
somehow
yard
the
next to
street.
me, which makes it 3 houses down.
And the
They're
street-
going all the way down with flashlights going up close. I don't know what they were doing, but they were giggling and laughing.
Flashlight
It was
tag, I
annoying.
think.
Jesus Christ.
Never wanted to yell at a kid so much in my life.
Yeah.
Screw yelling, get a taser.
Tasing little kids.
I don't think I'm allowed to tase a child.
Well, I mean, you can.
Can you?
I mean, you're still gonna go to jail, but you can do
The law
that.
against it.
Okay.
Your
Yeah.
kid was on my property
Listen.
illegally. so I
Listen.
have
You
rights.
can do anything. You
You're
can
right.
still go to jail for it.
You're
though.
right. You're right.
We don't condone tasering children
No.
yet.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's legal somewhere. Whatever country that's legal in.
Somewhere.
I would assume like
I know what house they
Thailand or
came
something.
from. But then again, part of me was like, there's just kids being kids. Let's just let them have fun. I don't have kids yet.
I mean, was it no? You can tase them in Yellowstone. You could kill them in Yellowstone,
Oh
technically.
yeah, there's that
Really?
void of Yellowstone where actually nobody lives.
Yeah, because they can't actually convict you of a crime because they can't hold a trial of your peers because there's nobody that lives there. So they technically can't make a jury. There's a section of Yellowstone, weird facts about America.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
And also, I think North Dakota is technically our 50th state because it's been a state for a while, but technically wasn't written down in their thing that it was an actual state.
Also,
So technically, Hawaii wasn't our 50th state. It was like I think it's North Dakota. Yeah, it was written down in their thing that it was like a fucking type, basically like a typo, but not a typo. But yeah, it wasn't technically made a state yet. It's like 93. Like someone like looked over, like, hold on, this isn't actually a state.
We've been territory this whole time.
You know,
Yeah,
well,
which is weird. I feel bad for people paying state taxes all that time.
Oh, do they get a reimbursement? Oh,
Talk
no,
about
they
a
don't.
tax
no,
refund.
IRS,
Yeah.
IRS knew about that.
Yeah.
They just wanted to go, your state. Shh.
Yeah.
Your state, shut up.
Yeah, it was like a weird, like it was just.
You know, I just learned that the White House is one of America's most haunted houses.
Won't surprise me.
Right.
Yeah,
How many presidents died in that thing?
exactly. And actually,
And technically, the first one was burnt down.
no, not only are previous presidents haunting the walls, haunting the halls of the White House, but also the owner who owned the land that the White House stands on haunts the halls of the White House. First ladies.
You sure it just isn't like the old president just fucking moaning at nighttime because he's old?
Could be. I mean, Joe Biden's kind of weird.
Well, I was gonna say Biden, but it's like that doesn't old
Well, no,
president.
I was like,
They're all old always.
What was it? Bush's wife had said that she saw. Well, no. She heard Andrew Jackson's laughing.
How would she be able to distinguish that?
I don't know. Apparently, that's the tale. Is that if you hear laughing in the White House, it's from Andrew Jackson.
Oh yeah, freaking president.
There's a Lincoln
Freaking
room that Abraham Lincoln just kind of chills in. His ghost, anyway. In fact, a nude Winston Churchill, after using the bathroom, walked out and just straight up saw Abraham Lincoln just sitting there.
No.
Yeah, so I never want to be president.
No,
Yeah, if you're ever president, you got
2011.
2011?
Because the error was discovered in 95.
Jesus
A
Christ.
simple wording in their constitution screwed them over.
Yeah, it was worded wrong. So 2011,
One word,
we
and then
technically
in
got our
95,
50th
that
state.
governor went, yeah, we're adding an amendment. We're a state now. I'll be right back.
I think that was the ghost
I
of
forgot.
Abraham Lincoln.
I was gonna say my fiance's dad, but everything okay in there?
Uh-oh. Well, so everybody listening at home, some weird shit just happened here. We need to get back on...
We heard some noises outside of the room.
Yeah,
We gotta get back on track.
Yeah, 21 and over here. We started talking about ghosts, and now shit's going down here.
Yeah. Yeah. Everything okay in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's okay.
What dropped?
Things just went sliding, and I don't see a cat anywhere, so...
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that. You guys do got cats.
We have like 4 cats now.
Yeah, well, 3 running around, but there's no evidence of a cat even nearby.
Probably took off.
I don't know.
We're going to go with cat.
I'm gonna say cat to make me feel
Cat or
better.
Abraham Lincoln's ghost.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
not?
Abraham Lincoln's ghost.
Did you secretly own this house?
Probably.
Uh-uh.
4 years ago.
No way. Wow.
I want that speech to come out later on that he didn't actually say that.
Wow.
I want so too.
Just
honestly.
because I
don't
think that's
I-
fucking hilarious. If everybody's just been getting it wrong for all
I
these
honestly
years.
want to see like
Mandela
okay.
effect.
Yeah.
We've always thought that Abraham Lincoln said 4 years ago. Dude, that was like 150 years ago. Who was there to listen to that voice say in that kind of an accent, like that kind of a dialect?
Yeah.
Who knows what his voice sounds like?
Well, also, like, who...
Have
like,
we literally been just...
How old was he when he said that?
Yeah,
Like, I'm
no,
sure
have-
it was probably written down his age, but I mean, he died at, 50?
like
His voice wouldn't have been that fucking rough
like
already.
from
Well,
the
no,
people
it was
who
back then.
attended that speech,
Well,
have been repeating.
That's a Gettysburg Address.
That's what I'm saying. But like,
How
okay,
stupid.
over the past 150 years, have people who have been at that speech repeated it outside of that speech, repeating it to their grandchildren, repeating it to today, and that's why we say it in the voice of 4 years, what, 4
Scores and
7 years ago. Is that
that's
like,
actually how it starts.
I know.
Yeah.
That is how it starts. But I'm talking about the way we impression it. Like, the impression
that
of
he
Abraham
sounds.
Lincoln.
Yeah, well, yeah, we don't know.
How do
that.
we know he sounds like that?
It's just been people mimicking his voice over generations.
That's what I'm saying. Has this been like the greatest game of telephone or what?
Yeah.
Well, you know how telephone is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could be way the fuck off.
Well, he was
Like, he could have just been 4 scores and 20 years ago. Like,
Yeah.
why am I saying 20? 4 scores and 7 years ago.
we
Like,
could have the high pitch.
he could have sounded like a normal dude. Like,
Well, he was a great.
How do we know
president,
he
so
had
I
a
think
deep voice?
Imagine deep voice as power.
4 scores and 20 years ago. Jesus Christ.
I know we're talking.
I need to stop drinking for a
Yeah.
second. 4 scores and 7 years
Okay, your
ago.
seconds up.
7 years ago.
Yeah.
7.
7.
7. There's a movie. 7.
Probably.
What's in the box? No, there is a movie. 7.
Why?
What were we talking about?
Okay,
4 scores and 7 years ago.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
We were watching this movie called 21 and over.
Okay, so
4
back
scores and 21 years ago.
back on track. So they get him drunk. They're trying to figure out where he's
lives.
where he lives, and they go try to meet up with the chick that they meet at the bar. Because she's wearing a T-shirt for her sorority that the guy gets completely fucking wrong.
Ends up in a Latina.
Yeah, it was all Latina one. And they break in to try to find her because they say no guests allowed. And then they realize they're there. They lock the dude up in a bathroom, tie him to a fucking toilet, which is
And
fucking
run into
lame.
the wrong room and meet 2 girls.
2 girls who are blindfolded who think they're supposed to be getting spanked. Don't worry, that comes back later on.
Yeah, no, that was a great scene. That was a fantastic scene.
They continue to spank the girls while pretending to be the headmistress.
Headmistress.
That was
Headmistress, please spank us. And they're just like, what?
Yeah, they're standing like, what the fuck do we do?
The one guy, he wants to leave. The other guy's like,
Who am I playing?
Oh, you fucking playing footsie with me over here.
Yeah,
I
but
know,
I was
I know
like-
you've been drinking, buddy.
Who am I
Let's
playing
calm that
footsie
down.
with? What's going on down there?
my feet are over here.
So yeah, so he
Please
starts
slow down.
spanking the chicks. So
And then
spanking
sits-
both of them.
Then sits down and continues.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think it has them making out.
Yeah, that also comes back later on.
Good for him.
I mean,
Try to get them to touch their boobs.
yeah, they wouldn't do it, unfortunately. And then yeah,
That'd be the
the
butt.
chick fucking walks into the bathroom and sees the dude fucking drunk, and then
Intruder.
alerts the rest of the house. They have to
ate
take
a
off.
tampon.
He did eat that tampon.
Drunk
He
idiot.
fucking
It's like candy, and he like popped it out like a pro.
He did. He fucking
Like
without
he knew
hesitation.
he knew how that thing worked, and he ate it.
Yeah. So then they get drunk. So a bunch of pissed off Latinas were chasing them, which just going off of my history growing up. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Don't piss off the Latin women. Okay, that's
half Tina.
that's a yeah half
With-
Tina.
with
Half
some
Tina
of the-
wasn't there.
What's some of the weird names of the law? No offense.
I'm surprised
Yeah.
they weren't throwing slippers at him.
Yeah, that's fucking no. They gotta be older for that.
Oh, okay.
Anybody say that I've been hit by those fucking things? That's fucking not fun. Aim with those fucking things.
You're Mexican?
Yes, how do you not know that? I've said that earlier. You should know that. I'm,
He's
sure.
drinking.
I'm Polish
Listen.
and Mexican. Yeah, we've had this conversation.
We have. You're right.
His last name.
It's Polish. It's not
His
all
last
that.
name's Polish.
Yeah.
It's got a ski at the end.
Yeah. No, yeah. But, okay. No, we're talking about
Back to-
Ricky's heritage here.
Back
We'll
to-
bring that up later on, probably.
Back to angry Latinas.
Yeah.
Back to angry
So
Latinas.
they're on the second story, and they decide to throw the drunk guy off. He's gonna land on the tarp of the pool.
No, he doesn't.
He bounces off that
He gets to
motherfucker
the rose bush.
and lands in a rose bush. And they start breaking through. That's where you get the Shining scene. The Here's Johnny, basically. I don't know why they had a golf club in that bitch. I mean, hey, maybe one of them golfs. Okay, maybe
Hey,
I'm
maybe
being
they're golfing.
sexist here. Maybe they do
Women
golf.
Hey, Latinos can golf too.
Yes, they can. But I just wasn't
Probably.
expecting it. I wasn't expecting the golf club to be the thing that
Or
broke down the
maybe
door.
They didn't have a slipper nearby. Had to use a golf club.
There
Or
you
maybe
go.
one of their boyfriends, girlfriends, somebody
golf. Well, whatever. We're spending way too much time on the golf club. So they jump off. They land. Okay, now they got to take this dude. They find the sorority they were looking for, and the dude's got fucking
before they
thorns
even
in
jump
his
off,
ass.
they go, oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's literally
No.
right across.
Thorns in his ass. Like that's what I was talking about earlier. Was like
just
it
pretty-
was smooth. Like there was no hair on that.
Smooth.
Smooth as
male
baby.
Asian ass
Yeah,
with
that's what-
thorns in it.
That's what I'm
we're
saying.
dealing with
there
right
was,
now.
There was just, like, as a hairy dude, none of these people had hair on their bodies.
No, it's Hollywood. Hair doesn't exist in Hollywood.
That's true, except on your head.
Arm hair and leg hair, yes.
Barely.
Barely, yeah.
Well,
No one had
Asians
leg
aren't-
hair in this movie.
Asians aren't hairy, anyways.
Yeah, no. It's actually
racist.
it's that. Well, I mean,
This whole
it's
movie's
fucking
racist.
true.
This whole movie is racist.
God damn, Jesus fuck Christ. It's like the third podcast in a row you dropped your phone.
Listen,
Just
yeah.
leave it down there. If you drop it again, it's already on the floor. We got more problems going on here.
Just put it down, don't touch it.
Yeah, the
Okay,
film. This film
alright.
is pretty. Yeah, I mean, I thought like, okay, the racist, like when it said in the drink, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be like smaller stuff. Like I didn't like, man, like there's a lot of scenes where it's like, fuck, Jesus Christ, you guys just like how many people are you trying to piss off in one go?
Towards the end of the movie.
Like nothing's like overly bad, but it's like, man, you guys.
I gotta say, towards the end of the movie, it got really predictable.
Yeah,
And you guys were like predicting stuff that straight up happened.
yeah,
Well, it kind of follows. These movies follow. Kind
Yeah,
of
it
order.
was funny.
yeah. It follows an order that like it was pretty fucking obvious.
Like, they go to the hospital. Actually, No,
Let's go
yeah,
back.
no, they
We'll
go to
get
the
there.
hospital
We'll get there.
because Jeff Chang's in the hospital. Like, no. Well, actually, no, he got arrested.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that point.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they meet the
You're jumping on
sorority. They meet the sorority girl. They get the thorns taken out of his ass.
With
And-
like tweezers.
Yeah, and then they take him because she doesn't know where he lives. So they take him. She drops him off at this pep rally to see her boyfriend, who knows where he lives.
That's the plot twist, by the way. She's like,
Oh,
oh,
we forgot
Randy
the-
knows where
Yeah,
he
we
lives.
forgot to bring that up. Yeah, in the bar, they actually were playing darts, and Jeff
Just-
Chang throws a
just get
dart
blindly
and
throws
fucking
it
goes right in the dude's fucking
Cheek.
right in his cheek into his mouth. Which I mean, he had every right to be pissed at that point.
He threw a bar stool.
He did. He threw a bar stool at him.
And broke.
Where they run into him, whose name is Randy. That gets
A
brought
male
up.
cheerleader.
Male cheerleader. You know,
With his two.
nothing against that, but for as much as he was trying to act like a badass, and
His
like,
two
let me go for it.
questionable friends.
Like, bro, you're not even a jock.
Yeah, and he acted like the entire time was acting like, yeah, he was the jock badass. I'm like, you're a male cheerleader. Let's calm it down just a little bit.
His friends.
His friends were epic.
Oh my god, the one friend was fucking amazing. I'm scared, Randy. What?
He's
Okay.
got a gun, Randy.
Yeah.
Dude's
Yeah.
straight upset, like.
Yeah. So yeah, they get into it with that dude because he's the same guy at the bar, and fucking the dude pulls out a gun that they found on Jeff Chang,
Yeah.
and fucking shoots it in the air at the
It's not
pep
even a
rally.
real gun. Boom.
Yeah, and they
There
have
was
a
a bison
bison
there.
Yeah. They have a bison at the pep rally because that's their
Bison
mascot.
starts running.
And
over.
yeah, starts running a fucking muck, just taking out people,
I think
include.
I think only 3 people got hurt.
Oh yeah, multiple people had to have gotten hurt. Or just people trampling
We
each
only
other when
saw
the gun.
3.
Yeah, when the
But-
gunshot went off, like that entire college would have been locked down.
It's 2013.
How did they know it was a gunshot, though?
2013.
Well, the bang and everybody scattering.
Yeah,
Still
but,
at
like,
that point,
Where's
campus
the gun?
security.
Who's the shot? It's
Well, they-
2013.
no
Who's
wait a minute.
No smartphones.
Wait, dumb
You have
question
phones.
here. When he shoots the gun in the air and then they get into the fight and he gets tackled and the gun pops out, did anybody go back and grab that fucking thing?
No.
That
No.
gun's just laying there with his fucking fingerprints on it. Then.
Yep.
Yep. It's not that kind of movie.
It's not. I'm way overthinking that. They didn't even think about that.
No.
See, that gun is laying there. But
Yeah.
you know what? People would have been like, oh my god, the fucking gunshots at the pep rally.
Yeah, like, just one, though.
Yeah, well, just, one turns into
Boom,
12
boom, boom, boom,
very
boom, boom.
quickly.
Empty clip.
There's 12. They were shooting at the bison.
I can tell you didn't grow up on this side of town.
No, I did not. No, hey, that's how every story gets exaggerated.
Yeah.
Hey, the bison
That's,
bison ran over Randy, who got out of the hospital pretty fucking easily.
He might-
Was-
what, a broken wrist at the most?
Something, yeah, and he was walking
Maybe
around
a
Yeah.
band-aid on his cheek
yeah.
after...
hitting people with a
entire
baseball
movie.
bats. Yeah.
When they might have been a cheerleader outfit. He didn't even have a
Yeah.
band-aid on his cheek. It wasn't until after the hospital he goes.
No, yeah, no. He was like, he recovered pretty quick for a cheerleader.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. There's one male cheerleader listening to this very pissed off right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we've probably already pissed him off. He's probably from Kentucky, too. Probably comes from an inbred family. I don't know.
He looked
I don't
like
know.
it.
Yeah, Randy did. I can't. God damn, I almost said it. I almost fucking said it.
What'd you say?
The fucking Randy. When dudes talk when they're at the fucking house
Yeah.
at the end.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Well, we will get there. Because someone's going to have to say
Dude was
that.
pretty sus.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't think it gets more fucking worse than what he says.
Wait, where were we?
But so
Place and
okay,
scene.
yeah. So they go from there and they fucking. Oh yeah, so they find the address in the dude's phone who they steal from him. They end up at another party, and they go to his room. Well, it used to be his room. That's where they meet the questionably hot Asian chick. I just say that because she wasn't like hot, but something about it was hot. They pointed out in the fucking movie, so I'm not weird here.
No, her statement was great.
Yeah.
You think
Like,
every
she's
Asian
got
people
a
know each
mouth
other?
on
Like, oh no.
Actually, I know him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
God, that's gotta fucking feel like shit. Like, oh, just because I love you think I know? Fuck, I do know that person. Hey, is this your cousin? Oh, well, cause we're all Polish. We all fuck. That is my cousin. It is, but I didn't like how you got to that point.
I've been there.
You know how you got to that? Like, yeah, it worked out, but I don't like how we got there. But
Yeah, true story.
yeah. So then they gotta play drink, so he gets
we
kicked
gotta
out
play,
of that
like,
apartment.
the
So
10 levels.
Yeah.
Of these drinking games.
yeah, so the head guy who's throwing the party, which is way too many steps for this fucking film. There's way too many fucking steps just to figure out where this guy
Oh,
lives.
they left Jeff Chang with 2 stoners.
Yeah, they leave him with 2 stoners because they got to make it to the top of the party to meet the guy that actually knows where he lives. And so they got to play drinking games on
Played
each
beer
fucking
pong
floor.
against what? 2 Russians?
Yeah, 2 guys from the Tracksuit Mafia. That's what it looked
Yeah,
like.
we played. They played old style beer pong where you actually drink the cups.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm not getting that drunk. I'm gonna have that dirty ball in there. I'm not doing that.
Bet.
You know, no one's washing that.
You know,
fucking thing.
I'm
the one dude spits it out of his mouth.
I'm down if someone else is like
Yeah,
straight up. If you're gonna drink that
Corona.
much, I might as well.
I couldn't
Make sure
even
it's
drink.
Corona
Yeah.
beer.
I hope it's not Corona. I hate Corona.
Wow, Vin Diesel's fucking upset with you.
I'm
Go take a
sorry.
lap.
Look, I know me and my Bud Light here.
Wow, be better than Bud Light. I mean, I'm drinking Angry Orchard right now, so I can't talk, but it's better than Bud Light.
That's like a fruity drink compared to what I'm drinking.
Hey, same amount of alcohol and it tastes better. So
I think it does taste better.
it does. Yeah, that's the point. That's
And
why.
I'm over here drinking, water.
Well,
Yeah.
fuck. While you were drinking earlier. Fucking,
Somebody's got to drive.
Yeah.
I can't promise that anymore.
Yeah. So they make it to the top, and it's the main guy is not who we fucking thought it was.
No,
We were so convinced.
I straight up saw him. I was like, dude, that's Josh Gad.
I'm like, oh yeah, it is. Yeah,
You know,
from
it
the
looks like
pistols
Josh
and
Gad.
all
It
that.
sounds like Josh Gad, and you look it up. That's not Josh Gad.
Not Josh Gad.
That's what
It's the Aldi version.
That's
Josh
the generic.
Gad.
No,
yeah,
it's
that's
generic.
the generic
He's
version.
Fat
of Josh
Rocky
Gad.
Horror.
Basically, it's what he was.
I don't know what's
Straight up.
What was the guy's name?
Yeah.
Rocky Horror.
Oh, Dr. Frankenfurter.
Yeah, he's fat. That guy.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, he kind of was, and nowhere near as cool. And I don't even think Frankenfurter's cool.
Oh wait, hold up.
We already trashed that movie.
Yeah, no,
Frankenfurter's
you
not
just say
fucking cool.
he's not that cool.
He's
like,
not.
You said it. No, he's cool.
No, he's not.
You just said he's cool.
No, he
He's
said-
just above this guy level cool. Like this guy's
You
not
set
that
a low
cool.
bar and you kind of
Yeah, Frankie-
So you got-
under it.
Yeah.
You got this dude, and then you got Frankenfurter just above him.
Yeah, and
Look
they're
at
still
Frank.
nowhere near the cool level of what they think they are.
The rookies.
Yeah. The rookie cool level, they are not there.
And these
So-
2 fat chicks in bikinis.
Yeah, he paid him $5 to do that. Which I'm like, man,
They're
you
not fat. They're what's the technical term?
overweight,
size.
Yeah.
plus size.
Plus size.
Yeah, they weren't thick. They were plus size.
Listen,
Hey, I was 60 pounds heavier than what I am now. I can say that they were overweight. I was fucking overweight. I'm still chubby.
me too.
Yeah.
I probably
Yep.
weigh
There's
more
there's no body shaming here, but
than, I probably
mean,
weigh
if-
more than you do.
Yeah, you do. Obviously, I'm the smallest one here.
Yeah.
There's no body shaming here, but when you're fat, as a guy who was fat for his entire life, you know you're fucking fat. You know.
Absolutely.
Let's just not try to act like, oh my god, this guy said I'm fat. Like, yeah, but I am fat, so what the fuck.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, but no, they were underpaid to $5 just to fucking sit there.
$5 and some beads.
And some
And
gold beads.
Yeah, that's right.
'Cause that was your fucking prize. I've already figured out this is going to be the episode that gets us canceled.
Absolutely.
We're just fucking going in right now.
We're not even hiding.
No. So from there, so they find... Yeah, they don't even find out where he lives because the guy doesn't know. He just tells them that he got kicked out for trying to murder somebody with a gun, Jeff Chang.
Jeff Chang.
So as they're
Jeff
leaving
Chang.
the party pissed off, they see Jeff Chang.
Jeff Chang.
Jeff Chang. I know. Fucking... The stoners took all his clothes from him and super glued a teddy bear to his dick and wrote douchebag on his forehead. And he's drunk. Douche ba. And you get to finish it. So he's running outside naked, and they gotta chase him down.
More.
Yeah, he put a bra on him too.
Oh, they did.
yeah, the
they
pink
did
bra.
put a pink bra on him.
Yes.
I don't know where they got that bra. Do I want to know where they got that? I don't.
Yes.
I don't know where it came from. I don't even know where they got the marker from. Where the hell they get the bear from? I'm way questioning this more than they are. Oh, it's a college party.
Where
did they
Apparently
put
that
his
stuff's
clothes?
just around.
Side
I had
note,
no
during
idea.
that scene, I guess one of the scenes whenever you see a dog cross the street, it's credited in the movie.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Dogs
serious?
Yes, there is a scene with the dog. It's
across the street.
yeah, it's when they first go out of the bar and they figure out they don't know where they're at.
Yeah,
Right.
There's a random dog. Why did I remember that?
yeah, it's called the name dog is Mince. Dog across the
Oh,
street.
so we've missed a huge plot point with this film, because it's
Oh,
very
yeah,
upset plot, of the
Guy.
the guy who's all high on LSD running around with a Native
Chief.
American head. Yeah, Chief.
I love that
Native-
guy.
God damn it, another
Best
fucking
part of that
racist
That's
thing.
what at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah,
Chief.
fucking Chief is just running around this fucking thing. So okay, Phil, that comes back later.
Yes.
God damn it, this fucking film. So they
Bro.
chase him. He starts getting chased by the cops and running on car, which I mean, good for him. And the cops stop him and tells him to get down off the car, and he starts dancing like a dumbass. He got
Get
cop-
down, son, and he just starts doing the robot. He's like, technically, he told you.
Yeah.
He's doing.
Yeah,
what
the
he
cop's
told him
like,
to
yeah,
do.
you did it right. So he gets arrested. They
You
get,
tell those cops
No,
have been
as
around
the
this college
cops are
town
trying to
a
arrest him,
while.
they're talking to Mr. Chang.
yes, yeah,
And,
Dr. Chang.
Dr. Chang.
So he's a doctor.
Yes. Yeah, so they get split up, so they realize he's in jail. So they go to the jail to get him, find out he's not there, he's in intensive care, and this chick says, oh, I'll take you where he's at. She's Latina. I fucking called that as soon as I saw her. I'm like, oh no, you guys have already pissed off the Latinas. Don't follow another one. She takes him outside where they get fucking kidnapped with fucking bags over their head, thrown to the back of a van, and all their clothes stolen.
Here's one of the plus size girls.
Yeah. Why are you looking that up right now? Will's going down a rabbit hole.
Not bad. Not
I know.
bad.
I mean, good for her. She's gothic too. That's
Not bad.
I make fun of someone we
Don't-
know for
Don't
like.
underestimate the guy.
No. There's nothing wrong with a gothic chick. I blame bad bang.
Oh,
You
Jesus Christ! I've not had that many beers.
You sure?
yeah.
I've had that many.
You've had that many
So
beers.
back to Latina kidnapping.
Oh no! What the fuck was I going with that? No, I blame my childhood fucking cartoons for everybody liking goth chicks. Like every cartoon growing up.
Scooby Doo Hex Girl.
Disney Pixar.
Hex Girls, Pixar,
Disney, Pixar, moms.
Danny Phantom.
Okay, I'll give that one.
There's like a list of like
Yeah, you're
there,
right.
there was that goth girl like it's
Teen
even
Titans.
memes. Yeah, even memes for a while to where it's like there was a goth girl in like every major cartoon. It's like this is why I blame my choice in women off of these cartoons. Like my childhood, it's like everyone had like from like late '90s, early 2000s had a thing with goth chicks.
Yeah, I know. You said Hex Girls. Yeah.
Danny Phantom,
Teen Titans.
Teen Titans. Yeah, fucking Teen Titans.
You hesitated on that one.
Raven.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah.
I thought of Raven. I could have swore there was somebody else. Jinx, technically.
Technically.
In that fucking film.
Starfire sister.
Starfire
Blackfire.
Sister. Blackfire.
Oh, you're not.
I'm trying. I could have swore there was one in Johnny Bravo.
Probably.
Probably. Probably.
Well, Johnny Bravo, that's a different fucking story. Oh Jesus Christ.
I'm surprised that show will never be on now.
Oh no, he's just trying to get laid. Well, I mean, he's trying to get laid the entire show, but every woman just whooping his ass. It's actually the most woman empowerment show I've ever seen. Cause he's just a buff dude who just tries to take his shirt off, show his muscles, and they're like, yeah, fuck you, dude. You're nothing.
It's still a good show though. His friend was a kid though is concerning. His best friend.
He was honestly a good guy, but nobody could see it because he was such a fucking idiot.
True.
Because he came off like a douchebag, but he honestly had a good heart, but he was just a douche.
Yeah.
Like most of us in life. I mean, I'm not a douche, I'm more of an asshole, but that's more me.
That's a fine line there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've worked with you before. I mean,
Not that big of a douchebag. More of an asshole. Alright, so back to, okay.
like
Latina kidnapping.
Yeah, Latina Kidnapping. So they take him to, I'm guessing is underneath the sorority, but it looked...
They're not a sorority.
It looked
Yeah,
like a church.
Yeah, it looked like
They're
a
a
church. Like
cult.
it's like a cult deal. It was fucking weird.
Everyone's wearing like
I think
loose, not
devil
loose,
worshiping there.
goat masks.
Devil worshiping.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. I don't know. Would they just have that shit laying around? Like,
Yes.
I've never been in a sorority, but I just have a feeling it ain't that fucking serious now. And honestly, I don't want to be a dick, too, but also, What the joining a sorority does not fucking get you anywhere in the real world.
Bet.
I don't know. Did you join a
No,
sorority?
I've never joined a sorority. No.
I don't think I've ever known anybody that has, and it's actually worked out.
Sorority would be a chick, and what would be the dude one?
Fraternity.
Fraternity.
Frat house.
Yeah, fucking frat house.
I don't know anybody in a fraternity either.
No.
I'm not that cool.
No, apparently not. Right, no, well,
Apparently not. Wow, thanks.
Are they that cool though? Let's be honest. They're not.
I mean, the parties are fun, probably.
Oh, if you remember it.
Yeah, but then honestly, no. I've known people that's graduated from college. They're like, yeah, and she probably should have did more in school. It didn't get me anywhere.
Yeah, like, do you know any doctors or scientists that have done like frat parties?
No. I know of. Never even heard of this word. Yeah, you don't. That
like, just go up to your next pharmacy, like your local pharmacy. Like, hey, bro, you went to college, right? You want a dorm? Yeah, sure. You ever do frat parties? Like,
no.
They would like to do like maybe once.
Yeah, it's like a one-time deal. Yeah, no one actually. It doesn't get you, again, going to the fraternity or sorority. I don't think it actually gets you anywhere in life.
yeah, I don't even think.
I never even had that brought up on like a job interview of like, so did you go to? Were you in this fraternity? No. Like no, that never gets brought up, does it? Well, you have connections. What connections? What are these connections? I hear that these people have. I've literally talked and met with millionaires in my life, and that's never been like, yeah, I was in this fraternity. No one's ever said that, ever.
Maybe it's more of,
I don't know. Maybe it's more of just like more rich white people fraternities. Maybe they got the connections.
MIT.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's
Rich white fraternities. I'm sure they got connections.
Like straight up, have you ever
MIT's
even heard of anybody actually attending these college parties?
No, on top of my head. And I know people that actually went to college. At like,
okay, our stepbrother. Did you hear anything from him? As far as I know, he's never been into any of these kind of parties.
Just small parties.
Yeah, but like
I'm like 99% sure movies just over exaggerate.
I'm pretty
Hollywood,
sure too.
it makes good effects.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is what's going on in every college everywhere, and you're like, no. Maybe
They
on
make-
spring break,
they-
yeah, but that's usually down in Florida. But that's also
2013
Florida.
made it a big deal that, oh my God, you're dropping out of college? Really? Why? I'm not your friend anymore. And straight up, with the three guys on a podcast who've never been to college. I mean, he's been to college.
Yeah, it didn't really work out.
Yeah.
Twice.
What I wanted to go. By the time I figured out what I wanted to go for, I was already working, didn't have money, and actually, I'm making a lot less than I would if I would have went. But I've actually worked with people who's graduated from college, and I make more than they do.
I've literally worked with people who have graduated college, had a specific degree, and was not doing that specific degree.
Yes.
There's a guy who sold rental forklifts, and he had a bachelor's degree in biology.
Cool.
Yeah, that's. I feel bad for his fucking credit.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's in debt like a motherfucker.
Oh, I'm sure.
And not that's actually one of the issues
my
with
dad
colleges
was telling
nowadays.
me one of his coworkers, my dad works in the construction business, so he works with a lot of construction workers. One dude said he had a degree in something, but even if he followed his major, he makes more now.
Yeah. That's a sad thing with college nowadays. Like you just pretty much you get in debt and you hope to God you can find that job.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because for what I wanted to go to school for, like the dream job, like hitting that fucking peak of where I would have liked to work, is like almost impossible for that to happen. Like honestly, I could literally have that degree, and if certain places wouldn't have hired me, like there's a large opening for that position of computer animation. That's what I wanted to go for.
Oh, nice.
But if those places aren't hiring, it's that flooded with people. And, like, there's not one locally around here.
I've always thought an easygoing spot would be a trade school.
Yeah, the trade school is a better option.
Yeah. You actually get paid to go there.
Yeah, you can get paid to go there. It's not as expensive, and it's a career where there are jobs right out the fucking gate.
Yeah, and I've even thought about going to a trade school. Doing an apprenticeship would be a pay cut for me right now. In the long run, it'd be a pay raise.
Yeah.
So I'd be taking a pay cut for like 3 to 5 years, and then I'd get an extensive pay raise for afterwards.
Literally,
I thought about it.
A guy who was just working with me in my current job. I'm not gonna say his name or exactly what he does. But he was working. He was making what I heard around like $28 an hour.
Mhm.
Left the place only because he got offered more money, and the company where I'm at just couldn't match him for making $40 an hour and literally not doing anything different. It was an extra $12 an hour, and he said, yeah, that's why I'm leaving. He said, it's nothing about this place. He said they just offered me an extra $12 an hour, and he said no,
I do that.
he went straight out of high school, he's got no debt because that's how little it cost him to go to school for it, and he can do it. He said, yeah, it's just going up. He said, yeah, and they're just high. It's going to be going up.
That sounds like welding.
Nope, wasn't welding.
Really?
Nope. And welding, yeah, that's another one.
Welding does a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Welding pays a lot. I always thought about messing with electrical
Yeah,
work.
my brother's a welder, and
Mhm.
other brother is a electrician. So
Yeah, I thought about going
Good money.
into electrician work.
Yep.
It's
Yeah. They
pay
pay.
a lot,
Yes, they do.
both residential and commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had an uncle who does commercial work, and I've heard a lot, and I've talked to people who do residential work, and they basically pay the same. I mean, if you do residential work, though, you can basically charge whatever.
Okay,
Anyway, back to the movie.
Yeah, I don't even where the fuck I took that.
Latina Kidnapping. And
Yeah, so it's just like, yeah,
Latina Kidnapping.
Will, the only one paying attention here. Jesus Christ, and you drank more than I did.
Yeah.
So yes, they got him. So they took all their clothes and they put tube socks on their dicks. That becomes very important.
Very important,
the
because
movie
that's how the
started.
movie starts.
We didn't
Yeah.
even mention that.
Yeah, it starts like
They
that.
weren't branded at the beginning of the movie, though. Side note.
Well, when they showed
You
their
know,
ass,
I
I
didn't
really
notice
wasn't
that.
looking. When they showed their ass at the beginning of the film, I was not paying attention. I wasn't expecting the tube sock man ass. I wasn't expecting that.
No, I
So-
wasn't either.
So
It's kind of funny, like, right at that moment, though, like, my fiance walked in getting home from work.
right as they're just walking, wearing nothing but a tube socks on their dicks.
We're sitting there
She
cracking
just
up.
walked into the door, walked into the
We're
living
just
room
sitting
there,
there
and was
busting
like,
out
what are
laughing.
you watching?
We're just
Sorry.
Out of every scene, and me and Will were talking about that beforehand. We were talking about High School DxD. As
Yeah.
that's one of those shows that, like, as soon as it shows one of the scenes where the chick's tits are out, that's like right when your mom would walk in.
That
And-
literally happened one time. I was watching.
Hold on, what?
No, oh, okay.
Started watching American Pie.
Yeah, no, I was watching in high school. I started watching Sorta Online, and there was a scene where the character Asuna was getting undressed, and she was just in her underwear. Straight up, that was this moment my mom walked into my room. Like, what are you watching? Listen, that's not the whole show. I promise me.
Yeah.
I promise.
You had to come into this exact scene.
It's like true story. I was embarrassed. Like, no,
Oh,
this is
God.
not what you think I'm watching. And then from that on, every time she my mom thought all anime was hentai. Because now she just associated.
Yeah, I've had to deal
Hentai
with that
with
for a
porn.
while.
I don't know. High School DxD sits on that line.
Oh yeah, it's definitely sits on that line. But yeah, those are like the scenes, and it's like, God damn it, this is, and that's why like I make sure I see shows first before I show it to anybody, cause like, God damn it, cause I got, oh, this is what you watch, like, God, it's just one scene with a boob, okay, get past it. This show's actually good. God damn it.
Exactly.
Just like when I watched Orange is the New Black, like before I ever watched it, my grandma wanted to watch the show, and I was like, I just gotta let you know before we watch this. Apparently, there's a lot of lesbian sex scenes in here. She's like, it ain't nothing I've never seen before. She's seen naked women before. She's fine. She's had 4 sons. She's seen some dicks. Okay, it fucking happens. Okay, yeah. Look, so we watch it in like fucking opening scene, fucking tits out. I'm like, okay, get past this. All right, there's a story here, and more tits are out. Okay. Just got numb to it after a while. Like,
So
there's
what's
more
the
to
story
it.
too about?
Oh, girls in prison. It's about women in prison.
Yeah.
Sort
And
of.
some
Orange is the
weird,
New Black.
Good show.
It starts off good. It ends like fucking shit. Like, God damn, it ends so
I don't know.
rough.
I watched an episode with my mom going, yep, no, thank you.
Yeah, it's like one of those like, yeah, of course, this is
It was just
like,
on.
oh, this is a good show. Like, oh fuck, yep.
And she was
I'm trying to rewatch Dexter. Like I grew up like I watched an episode here and there with my mom. So I was like, I was browsing Netflix. Like, yeah, that was a good show, right? I'm gonna start up that first episode.
Oh, it's a freaking train wreck of a show.
Yeah, no, it's a train wreck. But that first episode makes me think like maybe I'm a sociopath. So I had to turn it off. Like I can't watch this.
Let me just push my chair over a little bit.
No,
Yeah.
you watch the show and it gets really dark.
Oh, that whole show's
I've seen
whole
like
thing is
4
just
episodes.
So
of it.
dark. It's a good show. It leads up pretty good, but it's just
It's one of those shows I've heard good things. I've tried. It's just not for me.
yeah, it's a dark show.
So back to the guys with tube socks on their dicks.
Latina cult.
Yeah. Yeah, Latina cult and
Makes them. They spank them.
Yeah, they spank them hard as shit too. Like he was not spanking them that fucking hard. And they weren't bare ass. These guys are bare ass. I didn't need to see it, but it was on the screen.
And they made them make out.
Yes, they did, and they even touched
They said
boobs.
make out or you get branded. And trust me, I would have.
I would have just took the branding
Depends
right
what
off.
friend
rip.
I'm with. No,
No, I would have took the branding right. Like I would just brand me. We're good.
And the one guy asked, "Tongue? Of course, tongue."
Tongue.
And she's like,
Why
I'm
would
like,
you
why
ask
the
them?
fuck would you bring that up,
bro. That's like the kid in like elementary school who would ask the teacher, "Oh, do we have to do this English homework in cursive?" Teacher obviously gonna say yes.
Yeah.
And
You're just
everyone's
looking
just
at
gonna
that
stare at
kid.
the kid, going, "You."
Do we have to write this in cursive? Oh yes,
It's
of course.
fucking Friday and the bell's about to ring. It's like, dude, what about? Are we doing homework this weekend? Oh, you are getting your fucking ass whooped after school. Fuck it, don't bring that up. Don't bring that negative energy at the end of the day.
About to beat this kid like straight up.
Fuck, that'd be like your boss telling, like, hey, yeah, fucking, you got extra work to do at home. Here,
No, that'd be
Fuck
like you
you.
at like your coworker. Like you say you work in an office setting. It's a Friday. The coworker's like, "Hey, boss, we got to pick up on those reports this weekend." Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
And
stay
you're
an
like,
extra
"Whoa,
2 hours. Stay an extra 2 hours to finish those.
hey, we're getting
I'll see him
overtime right now."
my tie is already off, dude. I got my fucking tennis shoes on right now. Okay.
Put back on your dress shoes.
Hey, boss,
finish
we
those-
getting overtime today? Oh yeah, of course.
All right, I'm already drinking a beer at my desk right now. I'm fucking ready to go.
You pull out a beer. Oh,
Water.
Your boss says,
Yeah,
you
so-
gotta stay here for an extra 2 hours.
So
do the
they
report."
start making out and then stop. I don't even remember how they get into a weird argument and then get branded anyways on their ass cheeks.
And
That's never going
Chris's
away.
fiance walks in.
I would have just gotten branded.
Yeah, especially if it had just been on my ass cheek, like ain't nobody seen that.
Yeah.
Never just bare ass around.
And then they went off to find.
Even if I'm with a chick, like why would she even be
Chick
looking
chick.
at my ass at that
And
point?
if she is, you can just explain. No, you don't.
Yeah,
It's a
it was-
tattoo. It's a tat.
yeah.
Who's
this,
gonna know that
this
it's-
sorority?
Who's gonna know that's a sorority team? You could just say that's from a video game, and she'll probably buy it.
Yeah, depending on
What?
but why'd you get it on your ass though? There's a whole story. Don't worry about it.
It's
That's
part of
where
the
the-
lore.
Yeah, it's part of the lore. It's got to be on the left cheek. Okay, very important. And God forbid she sees your buddy's cheek and it's also on there. Why do you guys got matching ass brands?
What's he doing
Don't-
looking at his cheek? Like,
Yeah.
come on, lady.
Yeah, why did you see his ass? Okay,
That's real. Son.
you're trying to throw this back on me. I'm throwing it back on you. I want to know.
Why do you see him naked?
Yeah. God, this fucking drunk cast is fucking going great.
Oh yeah.
We've been off topic so fucking much. So yeah, they finally make it naked with the tube socks on their dicks to the hospital. They finally put on clothes.
For some
Put on
reason,
scrubs.
They put on scrubs.
That conveniently fit them.
Yeah, they run into that chick again who was dating Randy, and they break up or whatever. That's
I don't know if they ever broke up or she just doing.
no. She said they broke up. It just happened. Like just happened as
Oh,
they
I
walked
must
He
in.
was getting angsty, so they broke up.
Yeah. So then they find the
And this is where the predictions happen. You guys were predicting on the spot.
yeah.
They
fucking-
broke up. They screaming down the hallway. Jeff Chang, Jeff Chang, Jeff Chang.
Jeff Chang, Jeff
Well-
Chang.
Well, they get the lady because they asked how he's doing. That she says they can't release the information. Yeah,
24-hour hold.
24-hour hold. Some they said, well, it's in the file and she can't release it. So they just fucking snatch it out of her fucking hand. The nurse. They snatch his file and start reading it because obviously, what the fuck's she gonna do? I bet
And then it took her-
she's
it
gonna
took her
call
a sec-
security.
It took her a few minutes to go around the corner. It's like, hey, no.
Yeah.
I don't think she ever took it back.
They find out that he apparently evidently almost committed suicide, which it got dark as fuck. It got dark when he found the gun. That got weird.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking
That
shoot
whole
a squirrel.
That whole scene.
It was weird. It didn't feel like it was the same film.
Oh yeah, we forgot to talk about that.
Can we shoot a squirrel? You're like,
Yeah, I'm definitely shooting a squirrel.
what movie are we watching?
I lost track.
Yeah, so they try to break him out, just running through the halls,
They
yelling
dropped
Jeff
him
Chang.
out a window.
Yeah, they get him out. That window shouldn't even have opened from a guy that's been in those fucking places. That shouldn't have opened. They dropped him off a window onto a fucking car.
And Will here, straight up, that's Randy's truck.
No,
and
I
not
said
even
that's
like
gonna be gone.
yeah,
They
that's
walk
gonna be
around the
gone.
corner and it's gone.
Yeah.
Walks out, it's gone, and then it's Jeff Trey running, and you're like, that's probably Randy's truck. Not even 2 seconds later, Randy and his boys come running through the screen, and you're like,
Randy and his lackeys.
like
Randy and his
that was like
friends.
you couldn't even predicted that any better.
Yeah. And so, yeah, they finally, car chase with the cops, which that was fucking weird.
And
I could
Jeff
shake
Chang
his
should
guy.
not have driven.
No, God, no. They really, they could have tried harder. I like how dude in the backseat was yelling at him, like,
Is your
"Well,
eyes
stop
open?
him. Yeah,
Is your
stop
eyes
him. Like,
open?
you can
Yes.
also try to fucking stop him, too. Like,
He's
they
trying-
did not try hard enough to get him off the fucking wheel.
Is your eyes open? Yes.
I just want to wear my contacts.
Yeah, I can't see shit.
I just wish I had my contacts.
Yeah, so they make it to the
Same.
house, and they're trying to clean him up for the dad gets there.
In
They
less
got
than
9
10 minutes.
Yeah, they got 9 minutes. They got to yank the teddy bear off his dick.
You actually got to see Jeff Chang's dick.
Didn't need another scene. We didn't need to see it.
He got
But it's
circumcised.
there.
I just circumcised Jeff Chang.
Chris's fiance almost fell over.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
she was
that's
eating-
another scene she walks out.
She was actually eating in the other room, and
And
she
she's-
was kind of like eyeing the TV here and there, not really paying attention. And they're like, "I just circumcised Jeff Chang," and then she just started laughing, spitting out the food.
Good lord. Yes, they get him all cleaned up for the dad to get there. Someone's knocking on the door. It turns out to be Randy and his lackeys.
Randy punched him.
Yeah, they get into somewhat of a fight. Randy pulls out a bat. Which I want to say is escalating more, but the other dude did pull out a gun early in the film, so I mean, I guess it's a downgrade.
I just don't
I'm
know
gonna
where
say
that gun went.
Randy's lackey escalated the situation more than it had to have.
Yeah, because he kept yelling, "Yeah, Randy, get him, yeah, Randy, fuck me in the ass." They all stopped like, "What?"
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, fuck them in the ass. Fucking, god damn it, that fucking dude.
I'm scared Randy get him.
Yeah, like everybody stopped and looked at him like, what the fuck are you saying? What? Oh, like, now, okay, and I'm gonna say this fucking story, okay? Fucking, goddamn. From someone I used to work with, you guys know who it is. I'm not gonna say their name. You'll figure it out from the story.
All right.
But because also you guys also know my cousin. We were working with this guy, and someone it was a fucked up joke. It was like he was mad, and dude was like, "Oh, another guy said like, oh, he's just mad because his uncle used to touch him." Okay, it's fucking. The dude was like, "No, it was the opposite." We look at him. I said, "What? You touched him?" He said, "No, my aunt walked in on me jerking off once." I was like, so we all stop and just stare at him. I was like, that's not the fucking opposite.
I remember that.
Were you actually there for that?
I think so.
Oh my god, yeah, because we all said it was because he said no, my aunt caught me jerking off once, and it was at least 3 to 4 just all stopped and stared
It was
at
like
him.
on the back of my mind, because that's when that was like day 2
Yeah.
for me. Like that was day 2 of this job.
Yeah, that place got raunchy again about the uncle touching him, but the fact he said no, it was the opposite. I was like, would you touch him? He's like, no, my aunt walked in on me jerking off once. I'm like, that's not the opposite.
No, I remember that was like day 2 because day 1 was this dude just telling me religious philosophies.
No, the dude who was so high on pills, so
Yeah,
fucking high
man.
on pills. That dude had a better time than Jeff Chang had during this fucking movie. Every day, that dude was fucking gone.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so back to that. So then the dad shows up and fucking beats Randy's ass.
Randy threatened him, and
Yeah.
Jeff Chang's like, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, he takes the bat from
Dr. Chang's
Randy,
whacking.
beats his ass with it.
Really?
I thought he was about to just start smacking him more than
I
once.
thought it would
honestly.
do like some sort of karate, honestly.
Yeah.
I was expecting karate, not just...
Well, the way everybody was scared at him, I assumed he was a badass.
Oh yeah.
But
Still get punched in the
yeah,
face by
then-
Miles Teller.
Yeah. Then Jeff Chang stands up to his dad. He explained to him that the only reason
don't
why
wanna
he
be a
actually did try to kill himself, he was up working straight 72-hour school. He didn't want to be a doctor. He was stressed out of his mind, and it was more of an accident. So he wasn't actually. He was just stressed like a motherfucker.
Fair enough.
So yes, they told him to stand up to his dad, tell him you don't want to do that. So he does that.
And-
Dad starts shitting on him, and Miles Teller fucking punches the dad.
Attacks him. And I think pretty much Dr. Jane disowned his son.
Yeah, disowned and walked out. Yeah, because he pretty much
You
told his
don't
son
do
he's
it
a
in
piece of
Asian
shit.
family.
Yeah, and then
This movie set up for a sequel.
yeah,
And
it
then we
did.
had the 3 months later.
Yeah.
At the whole.
That's what I'm
summer-
Yeah, so it ends happy.
He's
You know,
making
the dude runs
Sorry,
to the
I keep
chick.
smacking your
Oh,
foot like that.
you're good. Dude runs to the
footsie.
chick, and everybody decides they're gonna, do what they want to do in life. The guy goes back to school. Yeah, then we get 3 months later. They're at fucking
music festival.
which one dude said we're too old for that. I'm like, dude, you're never too old for a fucking music festival. Like,
One guy's
there's
making
people
out-
there in their 40s. Like, let's calm
One
it
guy's
down.
making out with all the hippies.
Yeah, he did say he was gonna
He was
do
gonna
that.
do that.
So I mean, good for him. He's
And then
living
he
his
said he
dream.
had to be at the college.
Do they have
College.
dreads?
Huh?
Do they have dreads?
I don't think so. No, they weren't those hippies. They weren't the white hippie with dreads.
They mentioned
That
that in
make
the beginning
everybody
of
else
the
look
movie,
bad.
so it's like that would have made sense.
Yeah, no, they didn't do
Then
that.
he had to be at the college thing at 9 a.m. the next morning.
Yeah, and they decide to get him drunk, and then
He
that's
comes in
that's-
broken
yeah.
ankle, corner outfit.
yeah, coroner's outfit,
And his,
fucking red hair dye.
The
Mohawk.
interview for his,
The guy spins around. Hey.
it's Chief.
Yeah, good
Guy.
old chief.
Professor.
Oh yeah, he was
Who
coming
was-
out of the mental ward.
Yes, he was coming
high
out.
on
He's, I
LSD.
saw his bad LSD trip, and he put it on. Yeah, he's a fucking professor.
Yeah.
I'm like,
He was
what?
dancing in front of his house all night long.
Yeah, wearing a Native American headdress.
Like, he was like, "What's
Jesus
up, man?"
Christ.
Oh, Chief.
Yeah.
He got to college.
Oh yeah. Which yeah, just again another one of those just fucking pissing everybody off. White guy, Native American headdress, doing fucking a weird fucking rain dance. Like, god damn it, people. It just reminds me of that South Park episode where they're talking about the Native Americans and dudes yelling at the kids, "What you white men did to the Native Americans? I am 1/64th Cherokee." It's clearly white dude, blonde hair. He's fucking beating on a drum.
160.
Yeah, 1/64th. Native American. He's yelling about what the white men did, what these white kids' ancestors did to him. He's white, blonde hair. It's fucking.
164th is like.
You basically might as well not even be it, dude. It's
One
so.
generation, and they just like scratch.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, one generation of him not banging someone that's Native American. That shit's fucking gone. So
That's hilarious.
that's how this movie ends. It was way better because we were drunk. I will say that. If I
Absolutely.
watched this movie not drunk, I would
Should we
not.
try
have
to watch
enjoyed
it not drunk?
No.
Yeah, we'll call it no.
Mm.
So okay, so normally we usually have bad movie reviews and then like things we see in theaters, brand new. We usually just decide whether it's good or bad from there because we never know.
This was kind of hard to decide though.
I didn't know
Yeah,
anything
so I
going
would take
into
off
movie.
this.
You guys earlier, I think we voted to make it under the bad movie scale.
Cause yeah, it's not good. It's not like we had fun with this, but we were drinking and pretty much shitting on it the entire time. I think that's why we actually have more fun with these bad movies is because we're trying to make it fun. But if we were just sitting there watching this in theaters, I don't think we would have had much fun with this.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So I gotta go with Flaming Dog Turd. It's probably worse than that. Oh, Flaming Dog Poop. Yeah, dog turd. But it's probably worse than that. But I did have a fucking
Wait,
good
now
time.
you knocked it over.
It's empty.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but I had a good time because of how we watched it.
I'd call this movie a flaming dumpster fire. I'm
Okay.
not generous with it.
Okay, like I said, more
It
of my
was funny.
more of my
It was
positivity
funny.
was some of the jokes I did laugh at more. Some like the dude peeing on the girls. It's actually not funny, but we weren't expecting it, and we were just drinking. At
No,
that
and
point.
a lot of the girls were going.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. Like that.
it's not good. It's not good, but we just had a good time watching it. That's where it gets weird.
I'm gonna say Flaming Dog Poop, but with a little bit of Febreze.
A little bit of Febreze.
Just mellow it out.
Yeah, that turd in the corner. You just like, shh, I'll clean that up later.
We're
Second
full
ignore it.
Febreze, man.
They
That-
start smelling
that-
again, and you're like, all right,
Yeah.
time to clean it up.
Yeah, that's
Spray more in
that's
there.
the litter box. You're like, oh man, I should probably clean that. Shh.
Pretty
In
much.
about an hour.
I'm in the middle of the episode. Shh.
Just so it stops smelling for a minute.
That's what it is. It had its moments.
It did. I might have to watch this movie again. I'll decide though. I got some fights I gotta watch tonight, or in the morning. Yeah, in the morning. I'm actually going to see Scream tomorrow. I was actually hoping to actually have seen it by the time we did this, but I'll have that for next episode. I'll give a review on it. Actually, you're seeing
Do
Kingsman.
you get a confirmation on watching that?
Yes, I will be seeing it tomorrow.
Awesome. I don't think I've seen any of those movies.
I guess then someone owes you $2.
Yes. Well, yeah. $2 is owed somewhere down the line.
Yeah.
that's right. You mentioned something about that.
Yeah. The Scream films. First one's good. The fourth one's good. Second and third.
So it's like a roller coaster. It goes up, down, up, down.
Yeah. Well, third one gets really weird and like meta. Well, first one's meta, and not the new Facebook meta. I hate that Facebook is called that because I've been hearing and saying the word meta for like 15 years now, and so now that people are using it in regards to Facebook is so fucking weird to me.
Like I said earlier,
I heard someone say it like the meta. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I didn't realize Facebook was called that. Like
Facebook, it's Facebook.
Like I
remains
forgot.
Facebook.
Like I said earlier, I forgot you're older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way I understand it.
Like he said, if you would have done like I'm not the oldest one here. Still.
No, yeah,
Will. We'll say I'm in the middle of your guys' ages.
I'm the youngest.
Yeah, you're the baby of the podcast.
I am. 23.
Actually, Terrell's the oldest, but Terrell's not here for this episode.
Yes.
We'll get him back for the next one, which I'm excited for the next one.
Me
Next one's
too.
gonna be fun.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, we discussed
One and two for 22. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. I'm only familiar with one of them. I don't know how well they aged.
Fucking awful.
Milk.
Oh, fucking worse than milk, man.
Sour cream?
Yeah, at least milk will turn into cottage cheese at a certain point.
So, age like box wine?
Yeah, we'll go with that. Box wine that's just sitting out in the sun. It's just sitting out. Just not properly kept.
It's like cheese out in the sun.
It's like where bugs are avoiding it. Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
My. No.
Yeah. It's like where the flies aren't like landing on that cheese that's been sitting outside for 3 days. Where they're like, yeah, no, we're good. We're good. I'll go land on that dog shit over there. Oh my god, who the fuck said this to me? This is completely off. So we've already gave our ratings. So this is just gonna be fucking weird right now. Someone they hit me with you can catch more flies with what? Was it? Is it sugar or honey? Then what? It's like so you can get being nicer. Oh, it's like you can catch more flies with sugar than vinegar or some shit. It's like just be nicer, and I looked at them because I was pissed off, and they were like trying to be like, oh, you know, I was like, yeah, you can also catch more flies with shit. Yeah, it's like, yeah, catch with sugar than you can vinegar. Yeah, the whole point is like, yeah, I'll be nicer. I'm like, hey, you also catch more with shit. So I was in the fucking mood that day. Because they just looked at me like, where they knew I was right, but they're like, fuck. I'm not even gonna argue because he's pissed off and he's right now. Walk away. Just fucking walk away. Oh god, I hate when I get that. I haven't been that pissed in a while.
Not since you worked with us.
No. I do jujitsu now, so I get the stress fucking just taken away. That's the stress reliever. Because you go in there, you want to be a dick, and you will get humbled real fucking quickly. Went in there one day, I thought I kind of knew someone had like a plan going in. Bam, on my back real quick. What the fuck? That didn't work.
Nope.
Oh, he's just choking. He's just strangling me right now. Okay, that's not going good. I almost got choked out fucking the other day. That was fun. I know I was turning purple because he told me I was turning purple. He said, dude, I thought you were passing out. I'm like, I don't know how I didn't. I was stubborn. I wasn't tapping. I should have tapped. But I got out of it. I don't know if it was fucking worth it. All right, what we've been up to? I don't know how long we've been going for. We even have time for that?
It's an hour and 14 minutes.
Oh, what we've been up to?
Yeah, what have you been up to, Ricky?
Fighting?
Training. I got a tournament coming up again. I did actually beat the champion in Pokemon. Actually, today, I finally sat down and fucking played it.
I'll play those eventually.
Beat Cynthia. Whooped her ass, actually. Which is weird, because I just kind of grinded for like an hour again and just kind of ran through everybody and fucking beat the shit out of her. That was great. So finally finished that game. First game I've beaten in a while. Well, seeing Scream tomorrow. And fucking Terrell's not fucking here.
Not today.
Cobra Kai, season 4. Everybody finish it? Fuck all you.
I haven't started.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I just.
God damn.
Not for me.
All right.
So okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I did watch it. I watched.
If I
the
hear
first
anything
episode.
negative, my bottle is empty. We'll see how hard I can throw this thing.
Here's my negativeness.
Wow.
All right, you're gonna be mad at me.
Go
so
fuck
that's why
yourself.
I say. That's why I say I didn't.
Go fuck
That's
yourself.
why I say I didn't watch it.
Go fuck
I
yourself.
watched.
I know you got headphones on, so I know you can hear it good.
There was a buddy of mine that came over to stay the night, right? And he wanted to watch Cobra Kai. So we watched the
Yeah,
first
as
episode.
a good friend would.
But it was like 1:30 in the morning, and I was tired. So I fell asleep
Fucking
during.
excuses.
I fell asleep.
Fucking rookie over
I
here.
fell asleep during the first half of the first episode. I wake up, and it's the beginning of the last episode. So I watched the ending of it. I know how it ends.
Fucking.
So
That's
you
it.
know the beginning and the end. So
I know the beginning and the end, and I don't know the in
You
between.
just need a sandwich now.
So without
see it.
Terrell here, I'll just give my rating for the season because again, not really much I can bounce off here. My rating for the season is it's an easy fucking way of the gun for me. Fucking
Tap
I-
holding
I-
dog poop.
fuck you.
No, I'm kidding.
Fucking I love the 80s cheese that it is, the over ridiculous of it. Like everybody that I know that even like people that like martial arts and that, because I hang around a lot of those people, not even just at practice, but even outside. Everybody loves the fucking show just because it's so ridiculous and just over the top and fucking stupid. And it owns it. I want Karate Wars. Why wasn't that a thing when I was in school? I would have joined a karate gang without even thinking. Fucking
I would have
boom.
too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, absolutely.
So, yeah, definitely. And I'm so excited for it. Like, it literally
I
says
straight
set
up
up.
showed up at somebody's house and done a karate war fight.
Yeah. It's set up in the ending of the season has like literally set up like at least two more seasons, which I think there's 3 more. I think they're doing 7 and then calling it a day. Oh yeah, calling it a day. But yeah.
Only 7 years.
Yeah. So, and the fact that it was made on YouTube.
It started on YouTube.
Yeah,
Remember
it was
that.
a YouTube show.
Yeah.
YouTube Red. I don't remember that. That didn't last long. And then then it moved to Netflix for season 3, and then it's just been there ever since.
Yeah, I forgot
little
about the
interesting.
YouTube thing.
But being that this is beginning of the year, and just something I did want to bring up for this episode, because being that other than seeing 21 over, we didn't have a second thing planned because Boba Fett's still going on and all that.
Oh yeah, we gotta watch that.
Things are getting interesting. I'll say that. It's one of my top things of 2021. Since 2021 was better than 2020, I'll say that.
Everything was better than 2020.
Yeah, 2020 was fucking rough. Like,
So 2022 is better.
see, so far 2022 is better at this point.
Well, our start of
Rest
the
in peace, Bob Saget.
Yes,
the beginning of the year didn't start on
and
a
Betty
good
White.
note.
and Betty White. Yeah,
We
we
lost
can.
Betty White pretty much right at the beginning of the year.
What was it was New
Wow.
Year's Eve.
Yeah.
It's still a bad way to start the year.
Yeah. But
Rest in peace.
yeah, so my favorite things of 20, like my favorite show was Witcher season 2.
I'm gonna start that soon.
I love medieval fantasy. Like, there's a couple other shows on Netflix I still want to check. I want to check out that Curse show. I heard it was complete dog shit, but it's medieval fantasy. I'll give it a shot. Netflix also has a Viking show coming out again, which, I mean, since the Viking show on History Channel, fucking everybody's had like a hard on for Viking shit. I mean, there was a Viking show that was on History that I loved. They actually got the guy who plays Bjorn. I got his autograph at the Comic-Con. But
Nice.
that show, you had The Last Kingdom. You got this show coming out. You got fucking last Assassin's Creed was fucking Viking shit. So a lot of
Still haven't played that.
movie coming out actually just before my birthday this year is actually deals with Viking stuff. So I'm like, okay.
Oh, what movie?
North Kingdom? No, what the fuck? Goddamn. Northman. It's Northman. Yeah. Northman comes out. But, yeah, so I love just medieval stuff. But, yeah, Witcher season 2. And then my favorite film was obviously Spider-Man. But I don't want to just say Spider-Man. I'm trying to think what else came out in last year. Encanto was fucking one of my favorite films that I've seen in a while from
Suicide
Disney.
Squad was pretty good.
Suicide Squad was great. So yeah, those are my favorite things of the year, and actually looking forward to this year. I already sent you guys. Have already seen the list of films coming out this year. There's so much shit coming out this year.
Mm-hmm.
Most excited for Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear film. That's my number one film I want to see this year.
I'm kind of mixed on that, but I'll
see it.
Yeah, that and there was something else I was gonna say. Actually, Sonic 2, man. I'm fucking very excited for that. But yeah, I gave you guys a list, so that's what I'm looking for.
Doctor
Man,
Strange.
actually, yes, that's actually the only Marvel film I can say I'm genuinely excited for this year, even though there's 3 of them, because I don't know what to expect from the other 2.
What was it?
Thor and then Black Panther 2. Those are 2 films I don't know what to expect from, so it's hard for me to get excited.
Black
for 'em.
Panther's gonna be really.
Yeah,
It's gonna be really tricky to do. I hope they get that right.
I think they will. I think this is something that since that they've, from what it sounded like, from what I heard, is they have a plan in place and they're gonna
Just hope they execute it right.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be their main priority. That's why I got a feeling that the film's gonna kind of not be that great because they're gonna spend a lot of making sure they get that done right.
Yes.
So that's where there's gonna be so much emphasis.
I guess there was
on
a
getting
delay
that
in production.
Yeah, everything got pushed back. Like we don't have.
And one actress got hurt on scene, so they had to stop
Jesus
production.
Christ. Yeah, I didn't know that. I know everything. The next
It's just
superhero
resumed.
movie that comes out is in March, and that's Batman.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I'm excited. Weirdly, and I don't even like Batman. But that
I'll
and
watch it out of curiosity.
I
But
get to go on vacation this year. I didn't get to go for the last 2 years, so yeah.
There you go.
Fucking
Hey,
vacation.
Save up your vacation days for Japan.
Oh yeah, that's already. I get my vacation days in January, so I'm good. My vacation be in December, and a month later I'll get my vacation days, and we are going to Tokyo next year.
Tokyo.
Hell yeah!
I've learned a lot more. I'll tell you guys later.
So that's my. I really, honestly, haven't been up to much. I said just training tournament coming up, and then fucking working, which they changed my schedule, so I am happy. I am doing good. So yeah, that's me. What about Chris? Chris or Will? Who wants to go next?
Yeah, Chris will go first.
Yeah, what was your? What you been up to? Top things of 2021. What are you looking forward to in 2022?
Well, yeah. Lately, I've been up to remodeling my bathroom. That's just kind of been keeping me busy.
Stupid leaky pipes.
Yeah, so it started with a leaky pipe. It was leaking into our kitchen.
Outside the house.
It turns out the project is a lot heftier than I thought it would be.
I figured as much.
Other than that, I've been, let's just say 2021, 2022. What?
222.
Top things 2021: shows, movies, albums. I don't know what happened in 2021. You're like, you know what? That was
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
But I figured someone was gonna say that's why I switched to Encanto.
Spider-Man made me cry. So yeah. And I saw that movie 3 times. I've never gone and seen a movie in theater more than once, I think. No, there was a movie I've seen more than once in theater. I don't know, but I know Spider-Man beats the cake, and I'm excited for Doctor Strange coming up here.
Excuse me.
A lot of Marvel fans feel like it's going to be the multiverse of cameos, which I kind of agree with because of the way it sounds. However, it is proven. It's not proven. It's been said that it's going to break a record. It's going to break Endgame's record for having the most superheroes on screen at one time.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah,
I don't know. Endgame. You're topping Endgame too. That's kind of.
Yeah, that's.
Spider-Man did just.
Doctor Strange 2 is meant to top Endgame.
We'll see.
Spider-Man, in my opinion, topped Endgame just a little bit, but.
I think the way they're going to top Endgame is through variants. That's what I
That'd
think.
be the way to do it. Because honestly, it could just be. It could all just be Doctor Strange's.
Yeah.
Unless
It could be 200 Doctor Stranges on.
Doctor
So
Strange
far,
will lead into
3
4.
variants of Doctor Strange are meant to be in there. My prediction for that is it's going to be the Doctor Strange we know and love, the Supreme Strange from What If,
Hopefully.
and Defender Strange, who leads the Defenders. My theory is that Defender Strange is part of the Fox universe, because we have also been confirmed or rumored, not confirmed but rumored, that a big portion of Doctor Strange 2 will have Fox characters in there. So we'll see how that goes.
It's the only one that truly makes sense that it would.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make sense in any of like the next like 6 movies.
If you're gonna have, it's supposed to have Fox characters. It's supposed to have What If characters. So in my mind, it makes sense to have the Defender Strange be a part of that Fox universe from where the X-Men came from. Yeah. We are supposed to introduce Marvel's Illuminati, which has top Marvel characters being in charge of, with the same thing with the Illuminati is in the real world.
Illuminati
pulling the shots through the behind the curtain, pulling the strings.
You do this, you do this.
Yeah, and 2 members of the Illuminati are Professor X and Mr. Fantastic. It is, the rumor is that Charles Xavier will come back, Patrick Stewart will come back, and the other rumor is that the guy who played Mr. Fantastic before will come back. So, in like the early 2000s. So, he was a good actor for it.
Yeah. Oh, everybody was casted perfectly in that original
Absolutely.
one, except for fucking the Invisible Woman. But
yeah,
who was that actress?
They wrote
Jessica
her
Alba.
Jessica Alba.
I used to be in love with Jessica Alba.
I mean, I wouldn't say she wasn't a perfect actress. I'd just say her character wasn't there.
That might be it too.
It's not that it wasn't a perfect casting. The casting was perfect for the writing, but they got Susan Storm wrong.
Yeah. Susan Storm's smarter than what she can.
Yeah, like Susan Storm. Yeah, Susan Storm is a very smart person.
Yeah, and like the character they had her play, which is like she was supposed to be smart, but she never used it.
Yeah,
because she was attractive, and they kind of just stuck her with that. Even though I would have liked to seen that actress actually do the smart role, but it is what it is.
They chose a perfect cast member for Doctor Doom, but they wrote him the wrong way. And I just rewatched Fantastic Four the other day, and I was like, wow, Doctor Doom was written.
They wouldn't be able to reuse that cast.
They could. That's what they wanted to do.
Well, they can.
The people I saw a Tumblr post that said, I just want to have Chris Evans come through a portal, stand right next to Doctor Strange, him saying, "Welcome back, Captain," and him not even responding and just going, "Flame on!" and just burst into flames and just fly off in the air. Like, that'd be like, whoa, okay.
Yeah. It'd be a big, bulkier,
come on, Johnny Storm would obviously love to be called Captain.
Okay.
He wouldn't even like...
In that movie, he was kind of a twig, and that actor is now bigger, so it'd be kind of weird.
He looks the same. Yeah. I rewatched that. He looks about the same.
Yeah.
See, who'd have just been like, "Oh, welcome in, Captain," and you'd be like, "Captain, flame on, yeah."
Maybe we'll actually get Thing would actually be the actual Thing size.
Yeah,
he's just smaller than the Hulk in the comics. Like, where in the movies he's just a guy with just rock skin. Which, fuck getting that power.
Yeah.
I don't think you can hold up against your own.
The casting, Chris Evans played off Johnny Storm perfectly.
Oh, yeah. So, anything else? Your bigs 2021?
22.
Like I said, my other exciting one was Encanto, because fucking Disney just killed it with that fucking film.
Disney kills it with every movie they do, though.
It's better than Frozen. Disney has some stinkers.
Frozen's good. You just don't like it because it was
musical.
Okay.
It was a musical.
Hey, the singing in Encanto was fucking great.
Here's the thing I say about Frozen. Frozen was good. The thing that killed it was the media.
Yeah, the hype of it's the greatest Disney movie of all time, and everybody's like,
straight up, if it wasn't hyped that way,
Lion King,
it would have been better. Lion King is fantastic. I don't know what you were talking about.
No, he's talking about what the greatest.
Lion King. Oh, yeah.
I mean, even though Lion King is a rip-off story, but we don't talk about that.
Every Disney story is a rip-off story.
No, I mean, they like legit stole Kimba, the White Lion. Like, came out just before that film. They even do on the Everything Wrong With. I think they talk about that.
You ever hear about J.K. Rowling's scandal with Harry Potter? Harry Potter was a ripoff of a story called Larry Potter.
Jesus Christ, people, at least get creative with
Straight
names.
up. And then the writer, the author, now I don't know if this is true or not. The person who told me this. Now, I didn't even look up to fact check him. So, what I was told was that the author of Larry Potter tried to sue J.K. Rowling, but J.K. Rowling had made so much money, she just kind of paid them off.
Yeah, here's some money. Shut up.
Yeah, that happens a lot. Like, pretty much, even if you go to a lawsuit against someone who has that much money, you might as well not even do it. That's why a lot of people don't, because court fines, unless you fucking win, you are fucking yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Just court fines alone.
Oh, yeah.
And then if they countersue you back, yeah, I don't even have that. You're going to sue me for literally stuff that I will never have. Oh, yeah, you got sued for $10 million. Like, I have not even $10,000 in my bank account. So, cool. We're just going to be garnishing your wages, for the rest of your entire life and your grandkids. For the rest of their lives.
Not if you don't know where I live.
Yeah. Joke's on you, pal. I ain't even got a job. Well, you're going to prison.
Bet.
Yeah. 3 hots and a cot.
Absolutely, 3 hots.
So your taxpayer, okay, I'm supposed to pay him, but you're throwing me in jail, so taxpayer money can take care of me. Okay.
I see this as an absolute win.
Yeah.
You tell that for church.
You mean I don't gotta pay rent anymore? That's what you're telling me.
I gotta pay 3 feet.
For how long?
Yeah.
Work out and get paid back.
The rest of my life?
I don't see anything bad.
Please, you promise?
Yeah.
They would just look at you like, what the hell?
Oh, God, I saw this guy. He went to jail for 5 years for not paying child support. And they were in court. The kid was probably 20 years old now. Mm-hmm. He was suing. He wanted to get an actual DNA test because apparently the one they had before, like, he never took it, but the test, it was written down that he was a father. No, so they took the DNA test. He spent 5 years in prison for not paying child support. The kid wasn't his. The test came around like, yeah, you're not
that
the
happens,
father.
Though.
Yeah, you're not the father. He spent 5 years, and then the mom's looking like, and they're like, did you forge this? No, I didn't. No, there's something wrong with your test. She's looking around like, no, you clearly forged this. You should be going to prison right now because this dude went to prison for a kid that's not even his.
Okay, now you pay.
That happens all the time. Though.
Yeah, that's why I'm huge on mandatory DNA tests. Some women, oh, why? Because you don't trust the women. I'm like, no, women, that's actually a benefit to you as well. Because then the guy can never say that that's not my kid. Mm-hmm. Like, everybody wins with the DNA test. I refuse to be going to prison for not paying child support for a kid that's not mine. I get out. There's no problems.
But you have legal
adoption. I'm about to beat a kid.
Yeah, this is threatening.
About to beat a kid that's not even mine.
Yeah.
Dang.
I wouldn't beat the kid. Not saying I'm going to hurt the woman either. It's a joke. People, goddamn, we're getting canceled.
Ricky.
Hey, episode 2 already got canceled, and I don't even...
Episode 4.
Episode 4, you're right, Double Dragon.
Double Dragon.
Man. I still, I want to approach that episode and try and redo it, but I don't know what to remove, because YouTube was very vague on that. They were like, inappropriate content on YouTube, but my email said spam. So I don't know what happened in that episode.
We could rewatch it and do a re-record and lost episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah. We'll just add Double Dragon to the list.
Backlog.
Yeah.
Back ordered.
Alright, so that's enough for me taking the conversation. And what are you looking forward to in 2022, Chris? What you got going? Movie-wise, show-wise, what's coming out? Fucking The Boys. Fucking season 3 is coming out this year.
June.
Yes.
June. Shit.
Yeah, this season was worse than the last.
Hero-gasm.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fucking Homelander, man. Maybe get some more Black Noir. He's one actually I really like because I don't know what's actually going on with him. Do not go the comic route. Well, I don't think they are. I think they
I hope they don't because they've already kind of gone away from the comics at this point.
Yeah, and it's honestly that comic reveal is kind of fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I think it probably works in the comics, but the show is so different now. Don't do that.
Yeah, the show that second season was way different from the comics. Stormfront's a dude.
Yeah.
He never had a kid.
Oh.
Actually, he did have a kid, but the fantasy that the doctor told, the lie that was the kid killing the mom at birth, that happened in the comics. And in the show, the kid actually got born. For one. And then the head exploding person doesn't exist in comics. I don't know what that is.
I don't care. That's cool.
I tried to look that up and I couldn't find anything on it. So
We'll get more next season.
yeah.
With was it Garth Ennis he's done he actually writes the comics.
Mm-hmm.
Him and I believe it's Mark Millar who actually did Kick-Ass. They're very on the open-minded on people changing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're like, yeah, a lot of this doesn't translate.
Plus,
like Kick-Ass is like, there's a whole thing with him about him being gay in the first film. It's not that in the comics because it takes place in England in the comics, and they there's a word for it. I don't know what it is, but it's basically a male prostitute over there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what people think he is, but that doesn't translate over here in the U.S. if you call him that. So they just threw that in there. Which even he's like, yeah, that doesn't translate. Like it doesn't. It's like in Garth Ennis, like, yeah, some of the stuff doesn't translate, so you have to change it, and they're like okay with that. As long as you make it good, no one cares.
It is good.
But if you change it and don't make it good, then everybody's gonna fucking lose their mind. Game of Thrones. That shit wasn't good.
At some point, I'm gonna rewatch it.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you got that coming up. What else you got? What else looking forward to? Any films, shows, plans? Wedding.
Actually, there was a wedding happening this year. That's right.
Hopefully.
When I said before a couple
hopefully
episodes
yours.
ago when I got engaged, my wedding is planned this year.
Nice.
So, and actually things are going smoothly. Got a DJ, got a bakery, got a
We're gonna do you like Hangover.
photographer.
You want help plan a party?
I thought we were gonna do like Hangover. I thought we were just gonna get him really drunk and lose him.
I mean,
Sure, we can do that and record everything. Great vlogs.
So, do you want to be Alan in that situation?
he's actually best man, but yeah, sure.
Sure. I need help planning a
I
party.
can include you in the parties. Yeah.
I want to be Bradley Cooper's character.
I don't remember the movie very well. I feel bad.
Gotta rewatch that. This movie
I don't
felt
think
like
I've
it
ever seen
was
the third
trying to
one.
be Hangover.
Seen
What would you say?
Hangover. I've never seen the third one. I've seen the first, second, which
It's so unnecessary.
second one was unnecessary.
Second one is on that. Third one's even worse 'cause they don't even get drunk.
Isn't the third one just the same as first?
Close to it. It's basically the same concept.
Yeah.
No, second one's more the same. Third one's completely just such a side thing. Like it didn't need to be made. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I'll watch those eventually. Oh, at least the first one.
I was like, the Hangover movies, after a while, don't you are you still hungover?
Well, as I said, they don't even get drunk in the third one. They don't even drink. There's no partying in the third one. It just kind of, they have an adventure they have to go on. And
Was the second one like more drug related?
Yeah, it was drugs. They put drugs in
Bangkok or something like that.
Yeah, they were in Bangkok. They were in Bangkok.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that.
They were in
I
Bangkok.
watched a bootleg copy.
For people that seen the movie, they were definitely in Bangkok. He had some semen inside of him.
Nice.
Alright, so yeah. So wedding. What movie are you looking forward to? Anything? Show something.
I did
Where I
say
said
Doctor
boys,
Strange
Doctor
earlier.
Strange.
That's coming up. That's gonna be exciting. X-Men '97. I'm trying to rewatch the X-Men series.
Second Avatar movie does come out as well this year.
For anybody that cares.
I know.
I enjoyed the first.
10 years too late, but you know.
What is this, Disney?
I know, right?
Disney knows what they're doing.
Yeah, I know. Like Toy Story 3.
You know, I haven't seen 3 or 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wow.
I've seen 3.
Toy Story 3, my favorite animated film of all time.
I've seen 1 and 2 repeatedly.
You liked 3?
3, fuck yeah.
I've
3
seen
hits,
1.
man. 3 hits, those moments, man.
I gotta rewatch it.
It's got the best animation out of all 3, and it's got the better story.
Well, that's
Isn't there a
because
4th
1 and
one?
2 were made in the 90s.
I love 1 and 2.
Don't fucking hate the 90s, okay? The 90s made me, so it's already awesome. That's just fucking already the bar's high.
I think
there.
you're giving the 90s too much credit.
90s, nobody cared in the 90s, okay? Those were good times.
Nobody was offended in the 90s.
Yeah. I mean, people were, but no one gave a fuck.
No, if you were offended, you literally.
But also, the internet wasn't a thing, so you didn't know if people were offended.
It kind of was, but not really.
You kind of miss not knowing people were offended.
I miss MySpace.
I never had it.
Good old Tom.
I missed it. I had no desire for it.
Dude, man, you could have your top 5, and you could have music playing while people were looking at your page.
Apparently, people on Twitter now
Good old Tom.
suggesting that.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to him?
He got $1 billion and ain't doing shit right now. He's
Yeah.
living life. If he was like, oh, he lost, I'm like, no, he sold the money to, I think it was Facebook.
Someone
and it
bought
gave him
my
$1
space.
billion. And he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't give a fuck right now. That dude's living his fucking life.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so.
He sold Facebook to News Corp for $580 million.
Oh, 580 million. Sorry. 5. Jesus Christ.
Like, straight up.
Fucking, I had made a dumb website fucking 15 years ago.
Well, they're not making a lot of money now.
So he fucking 500.
MySpace is an app. You can
500
download.
something
You can,
million
like,
dollars.
Still do MySpace.
Yeah, but 500 million. No, he's good. He's fucking good. He ain't worrying about shit. His great grandkids ain't worrying about shit.
Rich people.
He's
Good for
fucking
that
living the dream. He's the one that's doing coke off of some hooker's butt.
Over some fat guy's belly
I
button.
guess he's got a girlfriend's butt.
There you go.
He's drinking liquor off of some fat guy's belly button.
Does she care if he's got 500 million? My girlfriend had 500 million. If she was cheating on me, I wouldn't even care at that point. I'll be trophy husband. I don't care what the fuck you do. Oprah, if you need a husband.
Like, dude,
If Jeff Bezos' ex-wife needs a husband, I'll be that guy. She can do whatever she wants. I'll be the trophy. Just break me out for charity events. I'll wear a suit.
I'll wear a really nice suit.
Yeah.
Look like Willem Dafoe out there.
Yeah. Just enjoying life. All right, is that it for you, Chris?
That's it for
It
me.
goes to Will. What you been up to? You know, what was your favorite things of 2021 and what you looking forward to in 2022?
I don't know. I don't really do anything.
Jesus Christ.
Roll
Will.
credits.
Yeah.
I'm boring.
But what was your favorite movie of 2021 or anything? You know, favorite movie, favorite show? Where you're like, man, you think of 20, like, man, that was my favorite thing. As yet, Invincible came out in 2021.
Oh yeah, that was a great shot. Me and Chris watched it. Okay, let's watch that first episode. End of the first episode. Yeah. Okay, we need to watch the second one.
I mean, you had the MCU shows, Mandalorian. Yeah, I know you watched a bunch of anime, because I did.
Yeah.
I know you did.
Still watching One Piece a year and a half later.
Are you good? You got time. You got plenty.
I just finished episode 666.
400 more to go.
Out of what, 1,007?
Yeah.
Now?
It's up there.
I think tomorrow will be 1,007. 8?
So I don't know.
You're gonna take another year catching up.
Yeah. Unfortunately, when I hit the Japanese stuff, I gotta put down my phone and actually watch it. Yeah. They did that once before. Well, right now I'm watching High School DxD.
Good for you.
80% of the time it's story, and then 20% is boobs.
Just boobs. That's all it is. Just some boobs. Nothing wrong with boobs. Hey, we started the podcast. We did watch The Rookies, and you guys saw Velocipaster. That's 2021. That's top tier.
The Room.
2021. The Room, which Will didn't finish.
Yeah, so straight up, like our podcast started in 2021.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
We'll do a special 1 year anniversary episode.
I rewatched The Room.
I think it's
Or
coming up in
rewatch.
February.
April. We started in April.
Wow.
Yeah, because I was planning on moving in April, and then that didn't work out because it was been the exact same rent if I would have moved. I'm like, well, I might as well just fucking stay and not pack everything up.
Yeah.
Actually, what it came out to, I'd been paying like $5 less if I would have moved. I'm like, that's not fucking worth moving all this shit and going somewhere else for just that. That's not worth the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just watch TV pretty much and work. That's all I do.
That's all any of us do. You know, that whole, like, oh, when you get older, I'll do whatever I want. That doesn't happen. You go to work, come home, and weekend comes, you're like, I ain't doing a goddamn thing.
I don't even think I've beaten many games this year.
I got 4. I beat 4 of them. I wanted to be, like, 9. I only got 4 out of the way.
Well, let's see. I started the year playing.
What the hell?
What did I play? I think I was finishing up Far Cry 3 at the beginning of the year. I beat that. And then...
I don't even remember what I was playing this year.
Oh! Okay, I remember. Jedi Fallen Order. I beat that.
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't play that.
So there's 2. Assassin's Creed Unity.
That's right.
I beat that in February. So that's 3.
God, I don't even have that much memory.
Oh, you're making me think. It's hard.
Yeah, I know. Believe me, I had to think about the year. That's why when I said
Oh.
movie, I went to it in Canto because I'm like, I'm pretty sure I saw something in like March that I'm not remembering.
I beat Grand Theft Auto 5.
Was that their first beat ever?
What?
Was it the first time you ever beat?
Yes. And I played
Oh.
Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh,
Oh, that's gonna be loud.
Final Fantasy 7 Part 7 remake.
I
beat that at the
haven't even
beginning of the
touched
year.
it. I haven't even touched it
So
yet.
what? 6 games. All right.
I feel like I beat a few games, but I just can't think of what they are.
Think, brain, think.
I don't know what you were playing.
Oh,
Yeah, didn't
I
you?
didn't
You
know
got
that.
Mass Effect. Well, didn't you?
I beat the game a long time and didn't finish this current playthrough.
So what? 6 games?
Because I beat it like 8 times before, so.
My goal at one time was like 1 game a
Oh,
month, but then
I
you know,
finished. I went back in
Outer Worlds.
March. I went back to play Breath of the Wild, and I beat that and DLCs. 7 games.
I forgot I did the Outer Worlds. It's something else. Recently at Cyberpunk. Took me a year to beat. Because I stopped playing because I got bored. Then I went back to going, yeah, what the hell.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, he did be Spider-Man.
8 games.
Nice.
Oh, no, I did a Halo playthrough. I redid.
Yeah, you were
Unfortunate-
playing Halo. I heard that new one's really solid. I don't have an Xbox, so I mean that's not gonna work for me.
That's what I've heard. I've heard it's pretty good.
Microsoft discontinued the Xbox One. They won't make any new ones.
And they're shutting
Yeah.
down servers for 360.
360, Halo is gone. As
Yeah, it had its run.
Oh, I had a great
It did have its run.
Honestly,
2005.
I know. I don't know how
Halo.
true this was. I saw it was a group that would get together. It's like a couple hundred people, but it was a small group. They'd get together and play online older PS3 games. So they'd get together and like play like Resistance 2. Like they would like put, okay, what game are we playing? They put it on there and they would do online match just to keep it going. Fucking PS3 game like that. That's awesome.
I wish I had that kind of commitment.
Break out, blow the dust off of it.
Right there on the
PS3.
shelf.
sitting right. And I only bought that like 6
On top of the what's that?
PS1.
PS1.
No, it's under the PS3.
PS1.
PS1.
Is that?
Yeah. Well, actually, it's the
Above
Play-
the Xbox? In between the Xbox and the
yeah. That's
PS1?
the PlayStation.
PS1.
Well, actually, it was called PlayStation. Then the Slim was called PS1.
Why is it black?
It's gray.
You're staring at this.
No, I'm staring at...
It's gray.
Gray.
Dude, you got your glasses on.
Yeah, it's the shade.
Yeah, it's
It
gray.
just looks shiny from here.
Yeah, actually, what I learned recently, that model was called the PlayStation, and the Slim was called the PS1. They actually... it's gray.
Yeah, it's gray.
Stupid.
I had to look at that. Like, that doesn't look right. Alright.
Yeah, that's gray. Our shelf of antique stuff. PS2 sitting there, a
Yeah.
GameCube sitting there, 2 360s. What am I missing? Oh, 2 PS2s.
Yeah, we got the slim PS2 and the regular PS2. Regular PS2 don't work.
Too bad it doesn't do digital.
And the first controller slot for the slim PS2 doesn't work.
Oh, that's right, it doesn't.
So, what are you looking forward to in 2022? Any plans? Any vacation plans or any?
Not really.
Well,
I don't know the future goals.
I planned mine out earlier last year, and then I got the next 2 years of vacation plans. Like, later my sister messaged me about going to Myrtle Beach in like June for vacation for a week. I'm like, I already have something going on this year, so that's probably gonna be a no. What movie you're looking for? Show, anything coming out?
Besides Doctor Strange?
Yeah. Oh, there's 3 DC movies coming out.
What the hell were those? I shared that list.
The Batman, the Flash,
Flash,
and
I'll look forward to.
Aquaman.
Aquaman.
Then they said you got-
I have kind of mixed feelings on, just because of what's her face.
Yeah, I don't think she's coming back. I don't know how they're doing that. But then you got Uncharted comes out next month. That'll probably actually be on our next episode.
I'm curious on that. Apparently, that was what's his name?
Tom Holland.
Apparently, he tried to propose to young James Bond. All of a sudden, Uncharted was born. That's what happened. He's supposed to be like a young. I haven't played those games in a while.
They said Sonic 2's coming out. New Avatar. There's a bunch of stuff coming around Christmas time. The last Halloween movie's coming out. For now, Hocus Pocus 2, which
that sounds exciting.
I didn't know that was a thing until I looked at the list.
I feel like I gotta play more games or.
I need to.
Something besides my time killer.
I need to. I'm all booked through April on tournaments, so I'm kind of fucked.
I don't know. When I'm bored, I play Sims 4.
I remember playing the shit out of Sims.
This is Sims 4.
Oh, he goes to work. It was so fun playing a game with someone living their life, and then when you get older, you actually had to live that life. It's not that fucking fun.
It's more of a time killer for me, or when I just don't feel like playing anything. So I do that, turn on a podcast and listen. Don't really even listen. Okay.
Well, if no one has anything else, I think that'll wrap it up. It's getting fucking late.
No,
late.
Yeah, it's fucking midnight.
Yeah,
I gotta be fucking bed because I gotta hit the movies in the morning. All right,
Who's driving him home?
Hold on. I think we gotta wrap it up. That wrap up episode 21. Thanks for listening, guys. Sorry, this one was very incoherent. We're all a little fucking tipsy here.
A little bit.
All right.
A little bit. What now?
See you later.
Peace
A little
out.
bit drunk.
Happy drinking.
Yeah.